Well, hello, wonderful people.
Hello, hello, hello,
No.
hello.
Hello. I see three are watching. Oh my goodness, how are you guys? How was your day?
I'm
There's
awake. I'm
Shalana.
awake. I'm awake. I'm really awake. Really.
Oh,
Honest.
wait. Shalana and Tamara. Tamara is double dipping. Yes, I am too. I got Sandy on my other screen. And us on this screen. What's up, Tamara? So Um, Ellen, welcome. I didn't get to say hello to you because you came in while we were backstage. And Mary Alice, I briefly did my hellos to you as well. What's up, Tammy? Um, so thank you all for being here. You could be anywhere else. And you are. Some of you are. Some of you are two places. But you're also here with me, and I appreciate it. We are not sponsored by anyone. Everything we create is of our own choice. If you create something, please post it to the Facebook group, Happy Creators Facebook group. There's a QR code right up there in the upper left corner. If Pam shows up, she'll put a link inside of the messages. If not, I'll put a link inside of the messages as well. Please like, comment, subscribe. Ring that notification bell.
Ring that
Ring.
bell. Ring that bell.
Ding 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 it ding it ding. Please ring that notification bell and share it with friends. When you do that, that tells YouTube that you're interested. Then YouTube spreads us out to other people to see if they're interested. And then we get more friends, and that's how we grow, which is the goal. Things coming up. So again, tomorrow night, after craft is canceled. I am gonna be still here, it turns out, but it's canceled because Christy will still be out of town. But what we can do in that spot is me and Ellen can come on earlier and do our hops if she wants. Um, and so we might replace that time with that. Then we just won't have the late night. We'll have a regular time. Although we still go into late night. Y'all know how it goes.
You know we
And
go.
then, yeah. And then I put the wrong thing up. Tonight is scrapping. I put Christmas is scrapping. So anyway, we're gonna blame brain fog on that. So tonight is scrapping. Thursday we will be doing our Christmas show as usual. So I will modify the text and all of that stuff after the live. Um I'll be modifying it to move that to Thursday and I'll replace the graphic. Yep. As you can imagine, there's probably a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. So it is Tuesday and Thursday we will be doing the Crafty Hole and the After Crafters. And then Friday I'll probably be off the grid because Friday we're traveling and in my mom's wake. Woo! Say that out loud. But anyway, tomorrow her week is it's Friday and then Saturday's the funeral. All right. So on that note, ladies, how are you doing? Are y'all ready to get started? Y'all want to
Yeah.
say anything to the group?
I think I got a whole bin of stuff.
I think I have a blank canvas.
Look at
You gotta
you,
write that.
Mary
Me too.
Alice.
Oh, no, there's junk out to all sides.
Oh yeah, same
Oh,
here.
we want to play that game? Oh, my shoot. I can't do it.
Yeah, same here. This part looks good. Don't let it fool you. Oh, my stuff here. All right, so hey Barbara, who else is here? Hey Danielle. Again, another thank you to all of you who know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on, and you guys are here. Y'all are helping me through this, which is awesome. So I appreciate that. Mary Alice Tamara says she still loves that kitchen card. It's worth doing another one. Ooh, I bet it's worth doing another one so you can send it. You hear that? You hear that? Uh-huh. Tamara, Tamara be having her
I fixed
mochos.
it so that the coffee pots look like Delace's mushroom pots. So I worked on it a little bit more.
You know it's good and memorable. People still talking about it though.
That's funny.
So tonight is we be scrapping. Like I said, I put the wrong one up, so we will be scrapping. But it's kind of cool because I got Thursdays ready. So let me Yeah, I'll fix it and then do the thumbnail right after this. So everybody's coming in. Oops. It was so realistic of a kitchen card. Yeah. Yeah, Marielle.
That's funny.
We're still talking about her mixed media. Like, oh my goodness. Like, what the heck? So new things. A box from Sandy came today. But
Oh, cool.
and a box from Spellbinders. My stuff from Spellbinders because of we'll call this the everybody has like everything that I get has a name, and this is the Shalana made me buy it pal. Um, and then the first one was Lynn made me buy it, and that was the words, guys, words. That was the shoes. And the second one that came, that was Shalana made me buy it, and that was the lady. So I do have the lady. I might, since I'm honoring my mom, I might do that one. It does remind me of a young her. And then the one that came today, I can't remember who I gotta blame.
Well,
Oh no,
I'm sure
Credit.
of though.
You can credit them, right? Credit.
yeah,
I'm
credit.
sure that you don't have the Mary Alice made me buy it, pal.
I don't. Where is that pal? Hang on. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture?
That's 100% sure.
Oh, that's true for now, Mary Alice. But you just wait. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Oh my gosh. I know it's coming. Shoot, no power for me, Danielle. Not yet. But I do have a Nikki. I have a Nikki because she made me get something off of Amazon, and I have almost everybody. I have a Tamara. I have a whole bunch of Tamaras. Trust me when I tell you, Tamara be like, "Oh, did you see this? What? No, but I will. But I will see it. I will see it
when it sits here in the mail."
I got look. So these I want to play with. These are like these are by these are because of Sandy. No. These are because of Stacy. Stacy. Yeah. And so I want to play with these edges. Now this is the second or third set of these I got, and I haven't played with any of the other ones. So I want to make sure I play with these. Oh, HSN made me buy. What did they make me buy the other day? Something's coming from them. Oh, no, that was Danielle. Yes, Danielle was these. Hold on. Danielle made me buy these. They came yesterday, and I'm not upset about it. Hold on. Look at the other one. These are, these. So this was cool. So this came. Hold on. This was a set, and it's the squares and the rectangles and their torn edges, and I love these. And that came in a set, so that was one. And then this was the set with the circle and the oval that came. So that was a Danielle. That was because of Danielle. Yeah, they are. I agree,
Yeah,
Tamara. They are. Huh?
Yeah, I really like those.
Yeah, I used them for the first time yesterday, and I was like, wow, those are nice. HSN. Barbara, and when you get it, blame Danielle, because they are amazing. That way I'm not blamed since I'm showing them tonight. But I do want to play with these. And then she has a really good deal. Her Make It Monday was like a complete set. It was like the paper is gorgeous, the stamps are gorgeous, it's a really nice set. And I'm not saying it's on the way, because it's not. It's got to go through its process, whatever. But so I'm telling the truth when I say it's not on the way.
We're waiting fulfillment.
Are you done?
I'm not gonna admit, confirm, or deny that part, but it's what it is. Tam says, "Should we get it? It's really good." And I hadn't looked at it yet, and I was like, Well, let me go see because I don't know. I haven't seen it, and now I looked at it today, and I was like, oh, yes, I did. Dre, I didn't get Monday yet, but I should have it. Like, hold on. Girl, it's amazing. I was like, there's no way. And I probably would have forgotten about it because, there's things on the mind, but, yeah. Whatever happens, happens. Listen, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But tonight we are scrapping. So get your scraps out and just make. It doesn't matter what you make. Just make something. I want to play with that die. Is this it? That what is it called? It's so funny. So I gotta tell Shalana. Shalana had me rolling the other night when I'm sitting up here talking about JC and how deep it was and how I watched it and how like it was such an emotional experience and understanding it and this, that, and the other. And I knew that green one that Shalana made was because of that, because like the emotions it was evoking and that you feel when you see it, da da da. I would have given a class on that. And Shalana says, tell you the truth, I don't know what the heck he was talking about. That was over my head. He was talking something. I don't even know. I was like, what? And then I even went back to look at that image just to see if now that you said what you said, if it had a different meaning. And no, it is still the emotional meaning that it had before. And I was like, she just doesn't know that she that she evoked that. That was awesome. That was so awesome. It's so funny. She no lies told. I know. Okay. So and I think that's what came today. Oh, I probably should open that one. That's what came today. I think is that I did get the after watching him, I was like, oh, I gotta get that color block series, and I did get it. And I've never bought anybody's color block series because I like doing color organically the way that I want to do it. Um, but I also love that I teach color theory, so I love that I know it. And I love playing with it. But the way that I've been doing it before is I do color theory for my day job, for my graphics and classes. But then when I do my crafting, I do what I want. Like I don't color theories out the door. It's just based on whatever feeling or emotion I have. But we'll see. We'll see if I still keep it that way or what have you. I don't know. But that's kind of my thing. I throw graphic design out the door when it comes to crafting because I just want to play. That's my playground time.
Hey, Dudley.
All right, look. Aunt Ellen's got some. Hey, Delise. Ellen's got some stuff on the stage. So hang on. I'm gonna put the camera on her for a second.
I am
Delise
playing with Scrappy's from last week. I did the first class from scrapbook SBC.
Scrapbook and cards.
No. This was scrapbooking .com's.
Oh, the SBC.
So these are extra pieces I have left over from that. I've got a hello and a thinking of you and a bunch of these little things. So I'm just moving them around right now. See, just like move.
Ooh, that was cool. That was like a card trick. Which one you gonna pick, guys? Which trick? Let's see.
I got these things today because
Ooh, that's my favorite. You know which one's my favorite?
I know it's one of your little favorites.
Yes.
And I've got a whole lot of holographic paper.
Me too.
But ultimately, I bought this one because it's got gold in it.
Yes, and it's gorgeous.
And
that's my favorite holographic.
I have used up all my gold papers. Did you hear me? I used up.
I did. I'm not surprised.
Must be that late night crafty.
Yes.
It was the end of the road for me.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Barbara.
Hi, Pam. Danielle. So did you win the Roku? Pam, if you notice that on my stage, I think I fixed it. on my screen. I think I fixed it. I might have went overboard on the E's, but I did fix it.
Hey, I got a haul. Y'all.
So, I got these because when they did that in that class, they looked so pretty.
It is. It's beautiful.
So, and if you notice, the color palette that I picked to do the class is close to this, except for this color right here. If I take this color right here out, I can work with that.
Like that.
So, but this piece doesn't go, but And then
nice.
I got these freebies.
I love the freebies.
I got these little strawberries.
Yep, I saw that. That's so cute.
And then here's some Vicky Booten little
stickers. Yes.
So, but strawberries cute. Probably use it.
Very cute.
This evening.
Hey, Pam.
These pieces.
Very nice. I like that. Can't wait to see what you do with them. All right, Ellen. Don't give her some gold holographic paper and scraps. It's about to be crazy. Right, let's see. Danielle said.
How that goes. Crazy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, when you saw the underwear set. The underwater set and no reading. Yes.
No, I'm the one who had the underwear set.
Yeah. She's the underwater though. I messed up. The new jeans you order arrived today. Ooh, they're a size smaller and not tight. Go Pam! Woo! That's something to celebrate. Don't forget the scraps. I got the camera on you, Mary Alice. Let me catch up real quick. Don't forget those scraps. I know you got good scraps. Ellen, can't wait to see what you do with that paper. And then, hi, Barbara. Hi, Tara. Okay, there we go. All right, Mary Alice, you got the floor.
Well, I've always got tons of scraps on my desk, so you never know what I might pull out. There's stuff all over. These are actually, I cut these into ATC size from when we did our gel printing with ECR.
Yes.
So I've got these all cut down because I did make ATCs out of a bunch of them. Oh, come on, kitty. Get out of here. I did put one of my little ladies on that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But I still have my birdies. I've got a lion in there. There's a bunny. I mean, stuff. But I still think because it is St. Patrick's Day.
It is. It is.
Over here. So, and I found this little Brutus Monroe stamp with these little tick hoorays. I thought maybe I might be able to do something with that. And these are some corners I've had made for a long time, but I've never used them for anything. They're just little corner dies. So maybe I'll figure out how to incorporate them. And just some scrap paper that's on my desk. There's various other things as far as scrap paper goes that I can use. I still haven't used this yet. What I might throw in. I've got tons of stuff sitting here. So
that's nice.
I'm sure I can throw something together.
That's nice for texture too. Your chickens reminded me. So funny. So I know I got this thing for like chickens with boots or whatever. I just or wild crazy chickens. And because I'm honoring my mom, I'm thinking of all sorts of things. Like I said, I didn't think of before. But my mom told me a story about like they used to have chickens like outside or whatever. And they had a garden and all this stuff. And she said there was this one rooster who she used to pick on all the time. Like she just couldn't stand this rooster. This rooster didn't like her. Like she'd have to run to the fence, climb it or whatever to get away from this rooster. And so she formed this thing and she didn't like this rooster or whatever. And One day the rooster was chasing her, like because she didn't like the rooster and because she would like throw stuff at the rooster or whatever. And she said that rooster chased her like almost all the way to school or somewhere she was going. And for whatever reason, that story popped in my head when I saw your little chicken. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember she said that. She got chased by a rooster. Like I got chased by a doll baby from my grandmother. She got chased by a rooster. That was funny. So here's my haul from Spellbinders. I got some gold paper. Hold on. Oh. So honestly, I thought that was the paper. It wasn't. It wasn't. Just kidding. I got some gold paper. And it's in all different types of metallic golds. Because I ran out of gold too. And then I got some silver, the same situation, because I ran out of metallic paper. But these are the silver. They were on sale too. And then even though I don't mail stuff out, I got the postal sentiments. I like those. I thought they were pretty. They were pretty.
Mail the things. Mail the things.
Know. You know, it's funny. I said I do want to get better at that, and I said I wonder if I do it like in dedication to my mom. Will I do it? I had to rebuy that. This is only $4, but I had to rebuy it because the last one I bought somehow I lost this part and one of the feet because they're so tiny. So this time I know to keep it in the package, and I can't find it. It fell somewhere and it's gone. I got this stencil. These are all clearance. You know, Spellbinder says really good clearance. But this is what the star stencil looks like. Thought that was kind of cool. Finally, the Simon Hurley snow globe. It was on sale. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Because you know the reason I went for the color block and I got $30 off of it, and the color block, $40 off. I don't know. Something made it $40. And but I had to make it, you know, shipping. So look at that folder. Look at that folder.
That is beautiful.
That is gorgeous. And I've always loved this. I've been waiting on this to go on sale forever. This is the tufted what is it? It's just called tufted. Folder. Yeah, thank you. It's a quilt thing. And then finally, here's the color pack that came. It came with paper. I guess it came with all the papers. Yep. It came with paper, a 1-inch square punch. I didn't even know that was coming with it. Only thing I knew that was coming with this. But I guess it's a system. So, and this is the color deck. But it came with a paper.
He was talking about to do your own.
Yes. Yeah, and it was on sale for like, I guess, when it like $40 off. He had a coupon for $40 off. So I was like, I guess I'll try it. I'll try it if it's you know, really good. Oh, I thought I stabbed my my mat. So this is my first time opening this stuff. So it's like a color system where it gives you different cards and you create with those colors. I was never into that, but I mean, we do it with our students. We use a color wheel, and we also use Adobe Color, and they can go and do the same thing. So there's free ways of getting this done. Let me explain that first. There are absolutely free ways of getting this done, and I have videos out showing people how to do that. And I'll also put videos here showing how to do that because you do not have to pay for this system. It's really just a fun system, but you don't have to pay for the system. So if people who ask me, they're like, should I get that system? No. Like if you go to the internet, get it off the internet. But since it was on sale, I said, let me grab it and see what it's about so that if somebody says, well, do you have the system? I can say, yeah. And I can say yay or nay. You know, if I end up liking the system, I say, oh, well, you know, it is fun to do, blah, blah. But if they say, do you need it? You still don't need it. There's nothing I'll do that says that they need the system. But in any event, so like this is a card. So you would create, I think this is the card that Kathy used the other day. So you would create using these colors And that 1-inch square punch, you can take and punch out a piece of that cardstock and put it here. So when you match up the colors, you'll always know what that color system is that you use. Your iPad is time to charge. Yes, Tamara. So if you chose this one, you would match up those colors and choose it. And then on the back shows you like that it's cool colors and kind of the colors that are used for it and that you can use to create this. This one is a mixture of cool colors, and if you go over here, you can find them. Like the lighter colors you find in the flower and the green in the boat, and then you find the greens and stuff in the leaves and in the water, and that's what will match these colors over here. But what's cool about Adobe Color and other systems like it, and it's free, is you would take a picture. So I have my students take pictures outside of anything that they find colorful that they want. And then when they come in, we go to Adobe Color, they upload their photo, and it does the same exact thing. It'll spit out the color combinations that you need to do this. So that's what I'm saying. So do you need this? Nope. Is this a need? Nope. It's fun though. You know, it is fun to play with. So that's what this system is.
And the other thing is you wind up with having convenient tools at hand once you have the experience that you can match those, you know, you can do it for yourself more easily because you have the tools.
Yeah, I mean, this one puts it physically with you, but you also have online. I think for me, when it comes in handy is, you know, when the internet's down, you know, or when I just want to stay away from the screen. You know what I mean? Like if I want to just design and I don't want to be near the screen. Thank you, Grandelia. Thank you. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love teaching it and have a good time with it. So, but yeah, so that's this. That's what this is about. So it's a nice system. It's fun. I think I'm gonna have fun with it, and also if you're stuck, I think that the best too is when you know how you're stuck. Sometimes you just get stuck and you're like, I don't even know what to do. What should I do today? There's not, you know, you grab one out. It'll be a combination you never thought of, and you put it together and you start creating. So sometimes it might bring that creativity back for you. So there's several purposes, several things that it'll help with. But like I said, if somebody said, do I need this? Like if Tamara or like, do I need to get this? My answer is always going to be no, because you don't need to get it. But if you get it, is it fun? Yes. Will it enhance your design? Yes. Will it take you to another level with color and make that process easier? Yes. You know, all of those are yeses. But you can also do it online. See what I'm saying? So if you say, oh, what's the difference between, is that better than online? Nope, it is not. The only thing that makes it better is it's tangible. You have it in your hand, you have it with you. You can take it with you on the go, and you don't need Wi-Fi. See what I'm saying? You don't need internet access. So for all those reasons, yes, it is a lot of fun. But otherwise, nope. I'm still there where you don't need it. But it's fun to have. I have it, and I'm gonna have fun with it. But as far as tonight, I have a whole bunch of scraps. Yeah, I have buckets of scraps. So I'm just gonna create. I might, like I said, I might use that one I got. You know, my Shalana buy. That's what we'll call it. My Shalana buy. My Shalana influenced buy. There we go. I think that's better.
Yeah, somebody else, some other singer had a My Sharona, but you got a My Shalana.
I got a My Shalana, yes. I got a My Shalana. I got a My Tamara. I got a My Ellen. And Ellen also is responsible for a lot of buys, by the way. Yep. For sure. Andrea will buy it all and tell you you don't need. That's so true. Somebody called me out on that one day too. They were like, it was before I started doing these lives, and I was like, you don't need that. And they were like, how you sitting there using it and tell me I don't need it? I said, because you don't need it. I like it. I bought it. I thought it's fun, but you don't need it. Like, oh, that's so funny because that is so true. So true. Who's here? Who's here? Okay, Reagan. Hey, Reagan. Did I say I don't think I saw you earlier? And if I did and I said hi twice, that's hi twice, Reagan. Let's get it started in here. How are you guys doing out there? How was your Tuesday?
I actually started out Tuesday in the morning. I mean, like I woke up in the morning and up in the morning. It was crazy.
Wow, what were you doing up in the morning?
Remember last night I went to bed.
Oh, that's right. You did. You did. I want to play with this. I think I want to play with this. Let me see. I want to play with this because it reminds me of Gates. Like right now, of course, I'm thinking of Gates, like heaven. Look at that. Remember that? Yeah, remember that?
We got done early.
We did. Night. Yeah.
It was cold here, and I went to bed. My husband had the electric blanket on. It was glorious.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love it like that.
And because it was on, I slept like, oh my goodness. So I was ready to take on the day, and I did. I got all the dogs' bedding picked up and in the washer, and collected, and I did a couple of things around the house, and like I was a real human being. And
you get the homework?
Thought, I'm kind of sleepy right now. And I went to sleep. Oh, I also prepped one whole class, so I have one more class done. Ready to go.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask. I was asking, did you prep for your classes?
I did get one whole thing done, and it was hero art, so it was lots of little fiddly bits. So I feel like I'm truly accomplished. The next one up out of the box to get prepped is Gina K.
Gina K. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. She'll be the next one I do.
What about you, Mary Alice? How was your day?
Well, I was wiped out from yesterday. I had a bereavement dinner I had to do yesterday. It was really, really long day, and a lot of family, and so today I kind of rested up in the morning, and then I got busy prepping salads for the week and cleaning the house. And tomorrow I have my second interview for my job. So
I was about to ask, how'd it go? Yeah, how'd it go?
The first one went good. So I have another one tomorrow with a different person. So we'll see. I don't know, because they're really not looking for part-time, and that's what I'm looking for. So we'll see if they open up.
But they brought you in for. They brought you in for a second interview, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Yeah. They said it's not out of the question to consider hiring 2 part-time nurses instead of 1 full-time. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So, I always say that if you have 2 people willing to job share, then that seems like a better move to me. But
I'm
never in charge.
Yep. It really does, though, because one of the advantages is a lot of times they work together setting. So, like, let's say you had to miss today, and that other person could pick up your today and you pick up their tomorrow. Like, it really works out well that way.
Yeah, or one of the other nurses that works there or whatever, so it just seems to me. We'll see, though. I don't know. The girl that I talked to was very nice, and so and she just said, "Hey, let's just go ahead and try this and see," because she probably has to run it through channels too. So
Yeah.
if it's meant to be, it will happen. If it's not meant to be, it won't happen. But I told her, you know what? If you're not looking for part time, just keep my name, because maybe you will be in the future too. So we'll see. We will see.
Well, look is so I opened my Sandy box. I mean Stacy box while I was here, right? So if this isn't perfect, I don't know what is. So this little girl is sassy. This reminds me of my mama. It does. She's short and sassy, and she got wings. So I'm like, oh, and wait, look, she got
Boots.
boots.
She's got boots.
So I am definitely about to do this in honor of her. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. And then here are the other ones that came with it. That's beautiful. This is how I envisioned she wanted me to be. I kid you not. That's what she wanted me to be. That's not what she got, but that's what she wanted me to be. Her little princess. She put me in dance. She put me in ballet. She was so hoping for a little prim and proper thing, but that just wasn't it. That wasn't in the cards for me. And then I wanted to play basketball. She wanted me to do ballet. Look, that's cute though. That's cute. That reminds me of my little girl, my pebbles. That was hers. That's what she used to do when she was little. She would blow that flower. And then that reminds me of me. I consider myself like the keeper of all secrets. So I like that one. And then that is so namaste. I just love that one to death, to pieces. But I'm gonna do this one because that reminds me of my mama right there. She is sassy, and that's Rosa. That's who she was. She was sassy. She was short. She was fashionable, and especially in her older age, this reminds me of her too because she got so thin that that's how her clothes look like on her. You know, and I'd be like, "Mommy, you're so cute. You're so cute. Nothing fits you." You know. So I'm definitely gonna do this tonight. Yep, that's the one. So Stacy came right in time. See that? That's when she came. She knew what she was supposed to send this stuff. Right in time. Yes. Oh, so cute. You almost have the last section of your craft room ready for a picture. Oh my gosh, Pam. You still have to clean up a little more. That's awesome. Pam posted some really good pictures last night of her. I'm about to show you. Yep, I'm gonna show you that. Dudley's. Pam posted some really good pictures of her craft room last night. It's in the photo album in the Happy Creatives group. Go check it out. Oh my goodness. She was giving us a lot of inspiration from the post that she was posting. Yep, thanks, Reagan. Reagan says she'll put the KC videos released on Friday. Her craft roulette video, bless you, will release tomorrow as part of a hop. And then let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. I see chats between you guys. Barbara said this 92 in California. She can't even think of electric heater, girl. I wouldn't either.
I think it's 21 here, so
yeah, it's 22 here.
It's down to 19.
Oh, that didn't. No, you didn't make it better. Shalana, when you come back on live after Easter? That is a good question, Shalana, because she knows she's welcome anytime. Let's see, Facebook groups. Oh, thanks, Pam. Thanks for posting. Okay, so you asked what's in this bag. So this is the Jack Bar. It's only a 2-ounce sample of the Lumiere paints. There are neons in here as well. So I'm gonna play with these with backgrounds and we'll see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. They're very opaque, which is awesome. And so we'll see what we can make with these. So I got the sample pack, and then I got the black. This is alcohol proof, so I wanted to try it and compare it to. Y'all don't like to compare ink, but I want to compare this one to what is that?
Memento.
Yes, thank you. Memento black ink, and see how it goes. These are brushes that work well with acrylics, so I want to try those. And then this is a palette. It's a tear-off palette. I like that. so you can put it anywhere and work sideways. But it looks like paper. It's very thin, and you just tear it off, and you can put your paints and everything on them. Even in art school, I didn't play with that. So I'm like, what? I want to play with that. And then this I've never played with before. It's Frisket film, and it works great for masking. It's very low tack. It's cheaper. And it peels up super easy. So I wanted to try that and see how well that does. And you can keep it for life. Like it's one of those that's truly reusable. And I think it's you can wipe it off versus when we use paper and the ink stays. I think it wipes off of here, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. I think. And things often happen when you think, because it's like assuming, right? So y'all know what assuming means. Oh, yeah. As you may. So we'll see what that is. But that is the haul of the century. This is my superstar right there. And yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm still big. Let's go smaller. You sure do know. Yep, Mara. Yep, because I do. I will let me tell you something. I will assume with the best. I wonder if I think this will happen. And then it's like, oh, nope. That blows up when you do that. So you should not do that, guys. You should not do that. Best lesson I assumed. I wanted to clean my apartment, the first apartment I ever got. And I used, I put bleach in the toilet. One, I'm allergic to it, but I just wanted it to be really, really clean. And I put ammonia in it. Funny thing, a whole not tornado. It was a, what's the one that explodes upward? Not volcano. I don't know. But a big old cloud came and I was out. Next thing I know, people were
toxic cloud.
Me. Yeah, buddy. And it put this girl out. I don't even remember what happened after. I do remember putting it in there, and I remember seeing the white thing, and I remember being like intrigued. Like, I'm like, wow. And then so instead of going backward, which most people do, I went forward to see, like, I was like, oh, look at that. Like, yeah. So anyway, I was 18, and that's what I'm gonna blame. I didn't know. And yeah.
A lot of things happened when we were 18 and we didn't know.
Yeah, see, things you should make sure your children know. Do not mix crazy substances because you will wake up with people around you. So I was like, wow. And I don't remember any of that. I remember before that, but I don't remember any of the rest. Except for when I was up. Hitting the floor, don't remember.
Reagan, I'm glad you're here. You know how YouTube suggests people that you should be friends with? I got this suggestion, and I'm going, hey, Reagan. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not Reagan. Oh, my gosh, that looks just like Reagan. And I went, oh, she's a twin. It was for your sister.
Oh, Reagan, no. Yes, no, I said, oh, that's right, because I was telling you, okay. I was telling you for a friend, like a friend. Right. No, these stories that I'm telling, yes, they were from a friend. I'm telling you from a friend's perspective. You know what I mean? It was a friend. No, but
yes, it was.
But just in case she's here tonight, the friend that she found, she was the one who found that friend. By the way, yep, it was Sister Sheila. That's it. Yep, she's the one who did it. I'm just telling her story. Yeah. No, she might be watching, so no. I guess the cat's out the bag. So it was me. I am the one who was knocked out. She is the one who was over me. But still, I feel like it's better when the story perspective is, it was a friend. I'm telling it for a friend. Sonia. Who's here? Hi, Sonia. Reagan
Sonia
says.
Drummond.
Oh,
Hello,
hi,
hello.
Sonia. I didn't see you. Hi, Sonia.
Welcome, welcome.
I have a cousin, Sonia, so I was like, oh, is that who's here? Is it my cousin? All right. I got everything. Yep. Okay. This right here. Yeah. Yeah, the perspective is always a friend. This right here. Oh my gosh. I know if anybody, if any of my family is in the background and they are watching, they know when they see this, they see Rosa. All Rosa 100%. This girl is Rosa. That is my mama. I don't even know what they say. Happy birthday. Now get over yourself. Let's eat cake. That's the one. That's the one. That's her. That's the one. I was thinking, you know, it's funny. Like, well, not funny, but I was thinking, right, with all the cards I have, like when I go to the funeral, if I go and I have like cards for everybody, like kind of in her honor, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was done before, so I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to start. So
It would be kind of cool.
Might. Yeah. I think I might. Hey, Ellen. Sheila is my twin sister. Oh, okay. I thought Reagan was saying that because I think last time I said when I told the story, I said, tell him for a friend now. Not me. For a friend. A friend had this happen to them. You know, because of course it wouldn't happen to me. I would be smart enough to know not to use bleach and what did I use? I would be smart enough to use
Ammonia
not to use.
Ammonia.
Yeah. I'm smarter than that. You know what I mean? Even at 18. Yeah.
All the things you don't know at 18.
Oh my gosh. That you think you do. First apartment, man. I was so excited. I was cleaning that apartment from head to toe. Head to toe. And in this apartment, guys, this was a huge apartment, like as far as room. It was like this big one room. It was the top of a building. And it had a nice sized bedroom, but the living room, everything was huge. And my shoes went from the door all the way around. Like I didn't have furniture. I didn't even have a bed to sleep in. But I had shoes galore. Shoes galore all over that apartment. It was so funny. And I had a really nice computer. Those are the two things I always had. A lot in abundance. A beautiful computer. My friend Michelle came over and she was like, girl, you got all this beautiful place, a computer, no living room furniture, no this, no that, nope. But I had amazing computer. So yeah, that is my thing. That is my love language. Oh, look at her. That is Rosa. Y'all don't even know right now. That is her. I'm so excited. I love this stamp set. I loved it when I saw it. I didn't know how deep it was going to be. I love this one. Let's see. Maybe. What colors are like? Chat. They told us in science class you was an active listener. Girl, you are an active listener. I told you that the other day. Tamara be like, oh, well, you know, when such and such, or she'll send something and it'll have everything like you talked about. And you're like, how did you even remember that? She's an active listener. Close he made, dropped off in front of the church. That's awesome. You lived in a penthouse? No, no. But I mean, it was a building and it was the top of the building. So sure, I was in the penthouse. Just not the penthouse you see on TV, you know? It was like the very top. It was like a building they converted into apartments. And I had the top floor and it was pretty big, but it wasn't like to get up there was a million steps. But it wasn't like it was something that could have been like really, really fixed up really, really nicely. But mine had a computer and shoes. And I had a mattress on the floor, no box frame. You know? I was living large. All I cared about was that computer and the shoes. It was better years ago. It was. Oh my gosh. Y'all know how much this apartment was? It was $525 a month. That's how much that apartment was. Wow. And this got way more.
What was bills included?
What was included? Water was included. I don't think electric was included. I had to pay electric. But that was it. That was it. Trash was included. Like everything was included except for electric and cable. Cable wasn't included. I could deal with that though. You know, I could deal with that.
Yeah, I had one apartment. My first official apartment was one of those that was utilities included. You know, not including phone or cable, but the rent was that because they had taken an apartment and split it in half. It had been like a 3-bedroom apartment at one time, and they split it into an efficiency and a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yes.
So
I agree.
It seems like the neighbor had the thermostat, so that was not cool.
Yeah, no. To answer your question, Sonia, because that's a good question. No, you cannot. And still to this day, I got boxes and boxes of shoes downstairs. Never worn, but you know, I had to have them. Yep, there's a problem. Before crafting, I bet my husband's happier now though, because since crafting, I haven't overindulged in shoes like I was before. But craft supplies I have. So it's really an addiction that's just gonna keep manifesting into something else. You know what I mean? Like it was either, you know, younger it was shoes, and shoes followed me for the longest time. It was shoes. Then it became graphic design stuff, like everything involving graphic design, from the tablets to the this to the that became that. Then it became so many things. And finally it's craft supplies. And I think he's happy with it being craft supplies because at least with the craft supplies, 10% at least is being used versus, you know, it's still being used. And then Tamara said she was better years ago. Laugh out loud. Girl, I can't even imagine. And then Barbara says, pretty card to Nikki. And then Barbara says, I feel you, Drea. I used to buy lots of clothes, shoes, purses. See? Now it's replaced with craft. Same here. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's just one addiction over another. Always. I was never addicted to shoes, says Reagan. Hush your mouth. What was your addiction, Reagan? All of y'all, what were your addictions that you would say were addictions? If you don't have any addictions, don't list them. But what were your addictions? Because then you're trying to say you're better than us, and that's not right. That's
just
not right.
And all that bragging, right?
Yeah. We don't want that type of bragging. Listen, we want company, right? Company. You were addicted to books. Okay, yep. That makes sense, though. I was addicted to buying books. I will tell you that. I was addicted to buying books and filling the shelf with pretty books and stuff like that. But that was about it. The reason, what I use books for so I do, on the side, I do create magazine covers, and I take people's articles and books, and I can create books. Like I can design the whole book to where it's ready for them to send it to, whatever clearinghouse or publishing house that they're going to send the book to, so that it's ready for them. Like I do like that. It's full with the index, it's full with the table of content, all the images. I arrange the text and move it. It's part of my graphic design thing. But I do that for people who are looking for that next step. They've already written the book. They've already had it typeset. They've already had it. They've gone through all the final processes, and then that last step is, one of the final steps is sending it to me to go over it and put all the graphics in where they need to go and make it match the story and to build the story in that way. And then I send it back to them, or someone will tell me to send it directly to the publisher. But yeah, I do that part. So I do love looking at, having books for that, but that's my addiction with them. Reading them, I'm not addicted to reading books at all. In a craft room is a wall of books. Yep, mine will be craft books. You're addicted to Brazilian flip-flops and books. That's interesting. Okay, all right. Brazilian flip-flops. I haven't looked into those. I won't, because I don't need a new addiction.
Don't send her a link.
Yeah, don't send a link to that one. Pam said she had a session with Nike sneakers. Me too. Oh, Pam, downstairs are mostly Nikes, shoes and boots, and oh my gosh, and I got a whole bunch of bear claws and a whole bunch. I didn't get into Uggs, but me and Nike were. I mean, I was really addicted to Nike, and then they messed up. They messed up one time, and I'm done with them. But yeah, I was really addicted to Nike. You had 14 pairs. Yeah, I purchased 14 pairs at one time at the same time once. I did do that. Magazines at checkout area, the impulse buy shoes, and now all craft things. Yes, Sonia, that was me. Reagan says she has a favorite authors and she still collects the books from those authors. Other authors just read on the Kindle. Yep, that makes sense. And then Danielle said, and while it was collectible porcelain, places of big cats. Oh, yeah. And then Barbara says she also has a large collection of Beanie Babies. Me too. I won them. I won it was at the time the value was $400 that they paid for all these Beanie Babies with the plastic tubes and the containers. Like I won a whole bunch of Beanie Babies at one of the jobs I worked for. I was crazy. And I wasn't in a Beanie Baby, so they just sat in a box. And now people are like, they are so that I should sell them on eBay because they're worth some crazy value. But that takes time to do. And that would take me away from my crafting. So that's not going to happen. I'd have to hire somebody to do that. It's not going to happen. Otherwise, they sit in that box and they just sit there. And hopefully they just grow in value. And when I'm old and gray and I can say, hey, Bobby, sell these for me. Somebody sell them. When I was younger, I had to have them all. Yep. I didn't have to have them all, but I want them all. That counts. Tamara says, yeah, hers was anything in fashion. Oh, I see that, Tamara. I see that. But it became without clothes. Now it's, what does that say? Athleta for workout clothes, women design, love them all. You know who my addiction is now? Whose stuff I buy? It's what is that name? Kevin Hart's a part of that brand. Oh my goodness, I have a whole bunch of their stuff. Like I'm talking boxes. Who is that? Fabletics. Because Fabletics always has these great deals. I had to slow down though, but since crafting, I haven't been Fableticing. But Fabletics, I got a lot of Fabletic stuff. Barbara says, yep, have the tag protectors too. Me too. Oh my goodness. I used to get mad. My kids would tear them off, especially DJ. I don't know why. He would tear it off because he probably liked to chew that plastic thing. Kids, man. So we had to hide them. Nikki, she has a Beanie Baby Chihuahua. Woo, girl. I probably had that one. That's worth some money. Pam says she used to have she used to have a bunch of Beanie Babies. She only kept the ones with the Irish shamrock theme. Okay, okay. And Tamara says, nice, shamrocks. And Tamara was answering me with Fabletics. Yep, that is exactly who it is. Yeah, I have a lot of their gear. I got the Kevin Hart collection, the first collection he came out with. I have that, him and his wife. And I try to, but that was my wardrobe forever. So I was like, I don't want to wear no jeans. These are stretchy. Stretchy. We call it knees. Somebody just said snowmen and gingerbread guys. Okay. Okay. Yours stayed within the crafting realm though. So that's good. That's good. I'm gonna say my addiction now is Stacy. Probably Stacy. We'll learn. Because she crosses over both. I'm an artist and she has art supplies that she puts into the crafting realm. And I'm like, yes, Stacy, yes. So I'm gonna say probably Stacy. We also have 3 that were her daughters and was mislabeled, and then we have the correct one. Those labeled the wrong body. Wow. Oh no, just for Christmas. So you said, oh. Okay. So for Christmas, so many addictions. So many addictions. I did better this year though. I think I did the best year I've ever had at Christmas was this year. Where I didn't overbuy. And that was only because most of my money was tied up in craft supplies, truthfully. But we're not gonna talk about that. I think any improvement is improvement. So I have improvement, y'all.
That is the case.
Yes. Yes. It'd be good this Christmas. 3 that were her daughters. 1 was mislabeled, and then we have a corrected one whose label was the wrong body. Oh wow. Wow, Pam. Mother. Trying to think of. I'm gonna play with skin tones for a second.
Y'all remember the shoes Fila's?
Yeah, girl, I love Fila
and stuff.
Yes.
Before I was a correctional officer, I worked in retail for years and years, and every single one of the stores that I ever worked at had some kind of a theft story that went with it. First time I lived in Marshall, the store that I worked at, I was a store manager. We had a group of kids that broke through the cinder block wall in the back of the store. They used a hammer and a screwdriver and knocked out a row of the cinder blocks so that they could crawl into the store. And they happened to come in between the sensors, so the security system didn't pick them up right away. And they came into the store, and that was a time when everybody wore the windsuits, Fila's, and the Fila's had to match the windsuit.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, I know.
Come to find out, they had been in the store for quite a little while. They shopped and got what they wanted, and it was a couple of teenagers. And the police caught them about 2 or 3 blocks from the store. They had a garbage bag full of shoes and windsuits and all that stuff. And they were in their sizes because, they had done the shop. They got caught because they were arguing over whose turn it was to carry the bag because it was heavy.
Dumb.
They sound like future customers for your next job.
Exactly. But I always thought that was so funny. They got caught because they were arguing over whose turn it was to carry the bag.
That is so funny. That is funny. We I was so excited. So when I met my husband, I was working. I was working 2 or 3 jobs. I don't even. I've always had 2 or 3 jobs. That's no joke. Like we never can. There's nothing that ever can be said about me and jobs because I've always had a whole bunch of jobs. Well, um, I was working and we didn't have any kids at the time, so that meant all my money was my money. Boy, those were the days, right? But I got I got the LL Cool J Felons, and at this point in time, this is the most money I ever spent on shoes, right? 'Cause that was like I think it was like $100 to get these shoes. They were the LL Cool J Felons. They were red, and they were they were magnificent. And so I got the LL Cool J Felons. I got the Air Force Ones, and I got this. There was the Orioles baseball suit. It was like the not Oreos. New York. I think it was New York because of the pinstripe. So it was the white with the blue stripe down. Is that the Yankees? But that I can't remember. But and it had the shorts, and I wanted this so bad. Like this outfit was 100. And back then, this was a lot of money. Like this was not something to Yankees. Yep, Pam's right. It was the Yankees. And I got the hat. Like I had to get the whole outfit. And then and it had to be and I just bought these red shoes, but because it was the Yankees outfit, the red shoes, I couldn't wear the red Filas with that outfit, so I had to get the Air Force Ones, all white, right, to go with it. You know what I'm saying? So and then that like the whole outfit. I had to grab the whole outfit from Foot Locker loved me that day. I'm gonna tell you right now, they saw me coming, and 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 then I had to get like the white Bobby socks and this, that, and other. And all this was for a picture because we had personality pictures. And we had personality pictures for like our senior pics or whatever. So I had to get this outfit for these pics. And that was the most money I had ever spent on an entire outfit for these pics in a day. I think if you add everything up, and this, like I said, this is back in the day, so this was a lot of money. It's like $200 and some, I would think, for like the entire outfit for one outfit for one pick. It was crazy. It was so crazy. But my mom was, everybody's like, you just bought these shoes. You just bought the red shoes. You spent a lot of money on the red shoes. Why in the world are you spending? And I was like, but they don't match. What? The outfit is white and blue. What do you mean it don't match? It didn't match. It didn't match. It wasn't gonna work. Oh my gosh, the art it was so funny. But I had those shoes, and I got a picture for life, and I'm hoping my niece finds that picture when she's down there, because that's one of my favorite pictures. And somehow I don't have mine, but I know my mom kept it. So if she finds it, I'm gonna share it and show you. That is my picture of my most expensive outfit, especially back in that day. It had to match. Mets are also different blue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Yankees. Tamara says, okay, everybody's saying Yankees. Barbara says, oh, she's talking to Tamara, right? Realize the goodies, new Crafty goodies being released. Yes, Mets are different, orange and blue. I used to work.
Like, Danielle, weren't those the shoes that pumped up? Weren't those?
I had those. I hated those though because of the air.
The Nike Airs.
They were Nike Air, but I always bust the air pockets. I always bust them, like all the time. Even now with their little air shoes, I'm like, I hate them because they always bust, and you always walk in with that annoying pop,
little squeak.
Yes. Like, Barbara told her hubby they should wait a few months and make sure he picks a vehicle he really wants. It's crafty buying season. It is. How many young guys and teens would show up with 2 different shoes? Yeah, that's true. I used to work at one of those stores. I can't remember. I know I used to work at Twofer in Landover Mall. But I used to work at a shoe store too, and I can't remember what shoe store it was. And I used to work at J.C. Penney. Now I used to have a lot of jobs, but I used to quit like all the time. So like I would get bored. I would work this job, and then I'd be bored, and I'd quit, and I'd go somewhere else. And I work, and I quit, and I go somewhere. I used to quit jobs like.
I am so shocked that you would get bored and quit.
I know, man. I was a dipper. Me too. It is, you know, until responsibilities came in and I had children, and then I couldn't quit anymore. Because let me tell you, some days.
What do you mean, suck it up, Buttercup?
I know. Oh, it gets so boring. I'd be like, oh, like if today was back in the day, I would just be online all the time. You know.
If you know, you know.
I'd have stayed home. I'd have stayed my butt home, and like my kids are smart. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They smart as heck. Because if I knew then what I know now, I'd be home. E75.
Ooh.
Or would have stayed as long as possible. I got friends who stayed home for a long time. I left at 18. And that was just because they moved to North Carolina. They moved to North Carolina and I didn't want to move. So I left. But mine said they ain't going nowhere no time soon. But I support them in their online business too. So yes. It's always crafty buying season. I like that. Darn those kids, right? And then you gotta share your money with them and everything. Pebbles goes today. Pebbles goes, hey mommy, you know, don't you want to contribute to the Alondria, because that's her real name, Alondria Grocery Fund? I'm like, no. She's like, but I think you do. And I think you're saying no, but you really do. And I said, no, I'm saying no because I really don't. Because I don't. And she's like, I think you'll rethink it though. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to rethink this, Pebbles. The answer was no. Yeah, but I think you're just saying that.
Boy, do they have your number.
I'm going to change my number. How about that? They ain't going to have it no more. Tamara says, because she didn't reproduce, she could take 8 months off work and oh, girl, I know. I love it. I love that you can do that. Yep, your sister can't do it with 5 kids. Nope. I said, yeah, you're right. I got friends, the same thing. I got another friend who let me tell you something. He's so good with kids. He's so good with kids like you are. And I said to him, I was like, you know, him and his wife, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys are going to have kids. I said, y'all would be amazing parents because they would. And he said the lifestyle that both he and his wife like to lead, that it would be selfish for them to have kids. And I said, ooh, that's my first time ever hearing that. I said, honestly, that's probably the most responsible thing I've heard. You know what I mean? Because he said that they travel all the time. They do. They, you know, they go this and that, the type of jobs that they got, all the type that they get to go here and there. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That does make sense. Because for me, it was the opposite. Acting was the area I was going to go in my career. And I was in, acting classes, and I was really, really good off stage. Notice I said off stage. I was amazing off stage. But when I came on stage, I froze like no other. And I remember acting, because she would be so upset because I did so well. She'd be like, you know the lines, you this, that, and the other. What in the world? But nothing would come out on stage. That stage fright so bad, it was crazy. And I was still gonna try it, but then they had this lady come in, and she's an actress, and she said, how many of you guys want to have a family and kids? And I raised my hand proudly, you know, and a few other people did. And she said, "This is not the career for you." I was like, "Whoa!" It was like they scratched the record. They said, "Yeah," you know, and I was like, "What?" And she said that she was like, "You're not going to be around and raise your kids." She said, "Somebody else is going to do it." She said, "You're not going to be able to just go to like their events and this and that. You're not going to," she was like, "I'm just giving you the truth." She said, "I have kids and I'm in this game." She said, and I know my kids are going to deal with some stuff later because I'm not able to do this. I'm not. And she said, "And there is sadness." She said, "And it is a career where you choose, you're going to choose to parent or you're going to choose this career." She said, "You're going to have to pick." I was like, "Oh my gosh." So the next week I switched careers.
So hard. Everyone else tells us we can have it all.
Yeah, girl, I wanted kids since I was like 6 years old, thinking of my family. Let me tell you. And you know, and then at 10, at 11, I decided my husband was gonna be Elder Barge, Michael Jackson, George Michael, like all of them were, you know, we were gonna have kids together. And unfortunately they never knew, you know what I mean? And now they're all except for Elder Barge is gone, you know what I'm saying? So it's just not gonna happen. But you know, I always knew what our kids were gonna look like, you know, and what they were gonna be like. And then I had kids and they're nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? So, same thing. Same thing. So you said her daughter would say things like that too funny. I know. Who's making me jealous with an electric die cutting machine? Me, because I got one. Oops. Oh, but that was Ellen. That was Ellen, by the way.
No, that was Matt.
Oh, what was that? Oh, that was Mary Alice. Oh, Mary Alice was making you jealous.
I have a mini Empress.
She does.
But it's only because I killed my Gemini Junior.
I have its mama. She has a mini and I have its mama. My daughter and her fiance are doing a lot of traveling now. It figures because it figures it's before they have kids. Yeah, definitely. I said so to my students. I told them, and I can say this publicly now because it's so crazy. So, and even to my students, I tell them. So I had an opportunity. So I try to tell them that while they are young, while they have no kids, while they have no responsibility, this is the time for them to go to like places like New York, LA, and try to pursue these careers, and every program that they have. Because with you being in this field, the design field, entertainment field, whatever field you go in, because I also get film students in my class as well. So these fields that you go in, you're going to have these opportunities. You're going to want to go to New York and you're going to want to work for this company. You're going to want to go work for Pixar. You're going to want to go work for, but when you have kids, that changes because then you got to think about them. And I always tell them the story. I don't know if you guys know it or not. I think some of you do. I had an opportunity to work for Oprah Winfrey. I hope she's watching. So she'd be like, "Oh, you know what? I almost had this girl. Let me bring her into my world." What happened? So I had a friend who worked for Oprah, and it was right before Oprah found out they were going off of air or that they were switching. She was switching to Harpo Studios, her own studio. So it was that year. I had a chance he was like, "You know, I can get you in, you know, I know the person is hiring for this. I can get you in the design department." Well, by this time I already had a government job. My son, his asthma was through the roof. So I needed that insurance and my insurance was amazing. So all of these things I had to take into consideration. My husband, eye issues, and so all those I had to take into consideration. And I didn't do it. Okay. Well, first off, I found out Oprah was leaving. There was rumored that she was leaving. And I didn't know if she was taking her staff with her. I didn't know, any of that stuff. So I declined it. Oh man. And I would have had to move to Chicago. I didn't know Chicago's health system. I knew our health system here. All the doctors here knew my son. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go in the hospital, he doesn't wait. They're like, he goes right back. It was so many things that helped with this decision. So I said no. And I did regret it. No joke. But I said no. And don't you know, that was the year. First of all, Oprah did take all of them with her. And that was the year they all got a car. like all of the staff, not just the staff that you see or whatever. They all got a car. She took them all on a cruise or some type of vacation. They all went on. Oh my gosh. Do you know my stomach? The tightening that was happening, in the stomach and all this craziness. So I didn't take that. I still consider that a missed opportunity. However, I still think I made the right decision because I chose my child. You know what I mean? Like, above all. But let me tell you, I could be, where I could be right now. But I sigh. But yes, that was a missed opportunity. But what I tell the students is I had to make that based on my kids. I couldn't make a selfish decision because I had these little mouths to feed. I had to make a decision based off of that. So I tell them that while you guys don't have kids and you are an army of one, this is when you should travel and get out there and do not miss those opportunities so that when you do finally settle down and have kids and have a family, you've already lived this adventurous life that this career will take you in. And they're like, okay. So I got a student who works for Warner Brothers now, another student who works for Time Warner Cable. I can't remember all the different areas, but I did have to write I had to write all of their reference letters and stuff. One worked for the Washington Post. Yeah, I got some students working in some good places, y'all, and they always bring back that story. They'll be like, I listened. I'm glad I listened. And I'm doing this. I'm doing that. One student is pregnant now. She's gonna have her first baby. So, but she's done a lot of stuff. Like she's done a lot of like internships and like really big internships in different places. She works for some huge company that I don't even know how to say the name, but it's some French company, and they're doing pretty good. I'm proud of them. Proud of my students. I am. Pam's daughter wants to go to 7 continents. They still have Africa and Antarctica left. Awesome. Wow. Antarctica, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Hey, Candy. And then everybody saying hey to Candy. And make sure I didn't miss anything up here.
That's my girl.
Okay. All right. I'm on these chats tonight. Of course, I'm behind with this, but I'm on the chat. All right, let me see.
You are on the chat.
I am.
I think you are the chat.
Nobody. What is it?
You are the chat.
Ohana. Ohana means family. Nobody get left behind. That's what I like to say at the end. That's what I like to say at the end. You're like,
enjoying her trip, so they're enjoying spring break away from home.
Oh yes. All right, I'm giving the chat to y'all now. I'm gonna catch up with 3. So if they forget you, it's their fault, guys. It's their fault.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure. No pressure. Why?
It's pressure. I'm across the room.
I got a ton of little backgrounds here to play with. But what I need is main images.
Oh, yeah. You probably have to stamp your images. I'm stamping this one. Why?
I think that's kind of interesting. That was from one of the fails of the. Oh, I have a gel press coming.
Yay! Because it's so amazing. And then you'll find your other one, and that's cool though, because as ECR says, it's good to have multiples. That's what she taught us. And she showed us all the ones she has, and she definitely got multiples.
Yeah, it's good because of the drying time. You want to be able to keep working.
You said it too. Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to be able to keep going, and it's hard to keep going if you don't have, more to move on to while one's drying.
And if Mary Alice tells you to have more than one of something, you should have more than one of something.
Yeah. I don't recommend it often.
She does not. She does not.
Yeah, but I have goals too. I'm all about having a retirement.
Yeah. Yeah. No, which makes sense. That makes sense. That's a good goal to have. You're talking to the girl who didn't have furniture, remember? So no, that's a good goal to have.
Yeah.
I remember my mom came to visit one time and she was like, oh my gosh, she came to visit with me and Dre in our apartment, and Dre liked black and gray. So our apartment was all like black and gray. Like we had, like my mom, she comes in there, she's like, and she's so funny, she's fussing. Oh my goodness, it's just depressing. It's so dark in here. Let's go get some stuff. Cause this black and gray, I can't even think in here. She did not like the black and gray apartment at all. She was like, I just can't. You're probably depressed. He probably depressed. That's it's so funny. I was like, okay. So she took me shopping. We had bedspread. So listen, I wasn't upset. We're gonna take Aunt Katie to the Washington State. Oh, you see that? You see that, Evan?
Yes. Patrol office tomorrow. Hey. Did she go to Puget Sound today, Candy? Did you take her there? I know you said you were gonna.
I see that she said that she caught 3 inches of snow. I would say we caught about 6 inches of snow the other day. So it's kind of surprising to me. I thought we were going to get nothing.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Hello, Beth. How was your doing?
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Oh, so what I was telling Mary Alice before is that Xander, with his schedule, there's an issue because he has, so we're trying to figure out when we're going to North Carolina. We know that the wake is Friday and the funeral is Saturday. But Xander, like I'm ready to go now. But Xander has CPR training he has to do. And yes, his job would let him off. But if his current CPR training expires, he won't be able to work until there's another CPR training, which is a month out. So that's the issue he's having with that. So he has a training on Friday he has to go to, and then there's a church event that he's trying to go to. That's and this boy don't miss church. I'm gonna tell y'all that he doesn't. He is when he was 18, he made a decision, and he goes to the church every Sunday. He does not miss, and this is his. This is his not something I, you know what I mean? Like I push on him or anything. This is his journey, his
commitment.
Yeah. And so he's like, I can come after. So his thing is to drive down with one of his friends, which he did talk to. I talked to that friend today as well. So he's gonna drive down. Well, y'all know that drives me crazy because he hasn't driven a trip that long before. But as one of my friends pointed out yesterday, who might be listening, she said that he's gonna eventually have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so this is something that's motivating, and
sometimes mom gotta let go and let them.
Yeah. Night, Pebbles. Night, baby.
Night, Pebbles.
Good night.
Good night. You got some nights in the chat. I'm sure they coming.
Night.
All right. Because Tammy's in there.
Night, Tammy.
She said night, Tammy. She said it first. And Tamara and everybody else who says good night. Oh, and Pam.
And Pam and everybody else.
She's looking. And Pam. Yep. Pam said good night, Pebbles. Tammy said good night. T-I-J is Pebbles. I'm Tammy.
Good night.
I see Yep, that was Mary Alice. Yep, and Candy says it too. Candy says it too. And Danielle.
Good night, Pebbles.
You getting all the night love.
I know. I just brushed my teeth.
She said,
got my water.
She said she should brush her teeth and got her water. You got to admit now.
Yeah.
I love you. Oh, you too. Tamara said night, Pebbles. Oh, and Sandy said night, Pebbles.
Sandy?
She said night, Sandy. Night, Tamara. Oh, baby.
You just got all the people talking to you.
I do. I love these people. Pebbles, have you watched a movie with her tonight? And I watched Zootopia 1. And at first, it was watching me because, that's when I fall asleep since I don't sleep at night. You put a movie on, I'm out. And she goes, this is not the time to be out. So then Dre Dre went and got snacks. And so I had one Hostess cupcake. They had the 2 Hostess chocolate cupcakes. And I ate one. That was all she wrote. I was up. So I watched the rest of the movie. So apparently I needed energy.
Mean. You should have slept.
I know. I tell you. But no, I went down there to watch a movie with her. So I wanted to watch the movie with her. I'll sleep at the hotel. Trust me when I tell you. It's just what day are we going? That's the issue. But I think we're going to leave here right after right after about 2 or 3 in the morning on Thursday. It's probably gonna be more like 4 or 5. We'll see. But right after that, so when me and Ellen do our thing, we're out of here after that. So I gotta pack tomorrow, and then we'll get there Friday morning. Go to the wake. We'll go to the hotel and go to the wake, and then Saturday, and then we'll probably stay down there till maybe Tuesday, unless I get tired and I'm ready to go. You never know. That is a whole bunch of family at one time. Whole bunch of family at one time. So we'll see how long Madrea lasts. It's so funny. My mom, if she gets overstimulated, or when she got overstimulated, she'd disappear. You'd be like, "Where'd she go?" And that's me. You're like, "Where'd Drea go?"
That's all right.
Too much. It's like an overload. But if they get to, I don't know. But yeah, it's okay.
Sometimes
I know.
Things are too people-y.
Yeah. Especially when it's that close. You know what I mean? Like it's too close. Yeah. I'm like, All right. So I got all my skin tones swatched finally. Let me see. Because I want to 612. E612. I think I want to. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny. Like I wish my grandfather could see this picture because he would know that this is his daughter. This says it all. Y'all don't even understand how this picture says it all. That's sad. I'm like gonna take this down. This will probably be the one. You know what I might do? I gotta talk to Sandy about. Well, I think it's the same process though, because I might copy this one after I color it, and then this be the one that I hand out to everybody. You know, because that's her. They're gonna all say that. I know they're gonna say that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I know. That was 12. You know, it's interesting. It goes 612, and that's got more red in it. But it should have been 615, then 612.
Barbara, thanks. This is a Tim Holtz 3D. What do they call those?
What? Hold on. You want me to make her big? I can make her big.
No, you don't need to make me big. No.
Okay.
It's the ones that cut out those. What do they call these? Framelits? I think they call it.
So the
framelits? Yes.
Yeah.
So and framelits.
Yeah, so they not only emboss, but they also cut.
Yes.
And so I like this one because it has both the heart and the 4-leaf clover. And it's not really showing really well that it really did emboss them good too. And I have the recipe for the Gemini. It's gone. It's gone.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry. I felt your pain when it left, and I feel your pain now.
That's why I can't have nice things.
Yeah, that's the reason. She broke it the same way. If anybody here is from our group, that Kiona broke hers, and Kiona blamed me. She blamed me. All I said was, no, like all machines can't cut this. And she's like, yes, it can. My Gemini can. And I was like, no, not the thick ones by and she's like, yeah, it can. And I was like, okay, all right. And that's it. That's all I said. Nothing else. And she proceeded to experiment, and it broke. But I'm the one that's to blame for it. You see that? See that how that goes? I was like,
I agree with her. It can cut. It's just sometimes it's the last one.
I hear that. That is so wrong on so many levels. Things you don't expect to hear. That was one of them.
It's why I can't have nice things.
Oh, so funny.
Pam Teal had shaken baby syndrome today.
I overworked and killed. Sandy overworked and killed 2 Geminis, and the third one is on the last leg.
Oh no!
Pam, I was working with some tiny little dies, and
it's not my fault. That's all I want to say.
One of them slid down into the little winding track, and I went, oh no. And I had to turn it upside down and shake it. And let me tell you, I did a bunch of shake it, baby, shake it. Till I finally got that tiny little die out. It's like, thank you for letting it go.
Yes. Shake, rattle, and roll. And all I want to say is none of that's my fault.
Nope, it was not your fault.
Thank you.
It was definitely my fault.
Yep.
You baby your Gemini. Well, good girl. You
yeah,
you'll have it forever. It is a workhorse.
Yeah, my big shot that Pam hooked me up with. We've decided his name is Biggie Teal. Biggie Teal.
Biggie Teal. Ban it, ban it, ban it. I'm the whip, rattle and roll. Oh, those are two red. Let's do Y216.
Yeah, I agree.
Shut up, people.
I worked mine. I mean, it worked hard before it ever gave out, for sure.
Yeah. Y216.
Hammer says, well, don't forget to submit a card for the Women's Month card celebration inspired by a song by a female artist.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. This one might qualify too.
Pam says, my Gemini Junior moved to Delisa's craft room quite a while ago, and I'm not sure she's even got it set up yet. Yeah, I think she does not have it set up yet. And she's making me jealous that it went to her craft room.
Yeah. Very honest would have had it set up.
Nobody would send one here. For obvious reasons.
Why?
Gemini abuse.
Oh. Oh, okay. I can't argue that one.
Yeah. Oh well.
I would have sent that. Remember that one that was on sale for $200? That was crazy. It was a $500 machine on sale for $200 during the holidays.
Sandy said she would work them so hard and for so long they would overheat and stop mid-cut, and I'd have to wait for it to cool down. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I've done that to a machine. It's like, I need a break. Union rules.
Barbara said, I got the Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus machine for my birthday last year, and I love it, but I do use my Platinum 6 more.
I think it was the Switch that was on sale. Was that the one that was on? It was a ridiculous sale. Like, it was unbelievable. It was like
I killed the second Switch, so.
Oh.
Not just one, two. The first one came in and I ran it through the second time, and the little rollers on the bottom, it sucked up one of the plates.
Whoa.
It broke. I mean, it was dead.
Beth said potty breaks. I just looked up and saw that. Hey, Emma.
Beth said if Fine broke out to sell carnations on the off ramp.
You what?
She'd have to raise money by selling carnations on the off ramp.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I got this. I do have the big Gemini, so it's not like I'm machineless or anything.
Right.
But you got to know I'm a prolific maker, and I made a lot of stuff with that other.
She does.
So it truly did work. It gave its all, and I will still say this. I know some people don't get along with their Geminis, but I believe those people just have not found their sandwich yet.
Right.
Yeah.
If they would find their sandwich, they would love the Gemini, because what's not to love?
Right.
I gave my big Gemini to Candy when I got the Switch.
Oh, uh-huh.
I'm trying to love them all.
Mm-hmm. Reagan says, Mary Alice, I wish you lived close. There was a Gemini Junior in that craft haul I got. Oh, wow. It's like brand new. The plates don't even look like they've been cut. Yeah, I do look for them in like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. And I have seen them there, but there hasn't been one that's been a price that I thought I would drive somewhere to go get it. But hey, there's time. And I like fussy cutting, so I can't complain too much.
She does. She's such a weirdo. Did I say that out loud? Oops.
Yeah.
Were people listening? I'm sorry. Oops, people. Oops. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Okay, I'm not alone. There's a lot of us. You can't stop us. We run with scissors.
You can't stop them, no way. You can't stop them. They're gonna be bad. They are bad girls for life. We can't.
Nikki says it's like when a VCR died or knew which tapes they had enough of. For us, ours had enough of Ever After, and so it eat it and not let it go. Yeah, I had a lot of cassette tapes like that too.
Yes.
Sandy says, I agree. I love my Gemini. Yeah, I love that. My Gemini was great. Babe says, one thing I've learned about electric die cutting machines is that the first time it's used, only send through 2 cutting plates and nothing else. The tension in the machine comes out of the factory. Can vary greatly. You're absolutely right. That's why I say, because people will say they tried other people's sandwich thing. Well, it doesn't work. Yours is different. Everybody's is unique. And so they get frustrated because they haven't experimented, like you said, running just the tube first, then adding, and then adding a little bit more. Just don't add as much as I did.
Right. Learn from me, folks. Learn from me. I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to help you here.
Just don't do it quite that much.
Learn your limits and stick to it.
Oh. Really not liking that.
See, Rosa.
Well,
For sure, would she wear? She'd wear a yellow shirt.
Yes, you can. I know you can.
He said, I mean, I hear what you're saying, Mom, but I can't.
What is the need?
Her name is Lucy.
Yeah, but what does she need? She needs something.
She wanted me to let her in the bedroom, which she now just went into.
I'm surprised mine didn't bolt back. She came in a little bit ago, tried to get on the desk, but she exited.
She be talking. She let her mama know.
Mine doesn't talk very much.
George props the bedroom door open just enough that either one of them can get in there. And he doesn't have to have my light in his eyes. But she wanted me to go open the door for her.
And she's a princess.
That I can't go open the door for her because if I open the door for her, it will move the doorstop, which is on the inside of the room.
Oh.
So, you're on your own, little girl. You are on your own. Today, I felt so bad for her. She had the zoomies, and she wanted to play hide and seek with the dog. Or she wanted to play attack the dog, and the dog was just not walking by her like she wanted. I just felt so bad.
Poor girl.
Barbara said she's got to go. Night night. She's going to catch the replay.
Good night, Barbara.
Good night.
Good night, Barbara. Thanks for coming here. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
She said it was a blast hanging out with y'all, but it's time for her to get to bed.
Yes.
I understand. I do.
I know. I get it.
Beth says, my fussy cutting is like my husband, way off-centered. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Doesn't sound good, but yeah.
Pam said the first time I used my Gemini Junior, I ran through the sand, which is for die cuts. The two cutting plates warped so badly that they couldn't be used again. Wow.
Hey.
All the sand. I get it. I had to. The auto incorrect, as she calls it, separated sandwich into two words. She ran through the sandwich for die cuts, and the two cutting plates warped so badly that they couldn't be used again. That's crazy. See,
yeah.
They're all so different, and I can understand that what might not like it after that kind of experience, but
yeah,
I still tell them they are a workhorse if you just find the right sandwich.
Yeah, you're right.
But you went into I'm not going in there.
He's like, I'm about to work my mama. Watch this.
Tamara says she's enjoying my Platinum 6. I feel like has a good plate system, not much guessing.
Yes.
I'm not going in there.
I know a lot of people like that, and they never move away from them. So, you're not alone with that either. Bonnie says it's time for her to head out too. It's been fun, everyone.
Who said that? Who?
Sonia.
Oh, Sonia, thanks for coming by. Yes, have a good evening. Do come back, please.
Please.
Those who are leaving, please make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We would totally appreciate it. It will help the channel out, me out.
Reagan says, Abby, the cat that we recently lost, was the kitty that had made the most conversations with the most. The other cats are not that chatty like she was. Yeah, they're so individual. Mine is not. She's friendly. She's like a dog. She's, like when people come over, she's not a hidey cat, but she's not real talkative. I guess she's talkative when I go on vacation. My friend says she tells her about it.
Can you believe my mom went and left me?
Yeah. Can you get 911 on the phone? 911.
Right now. Right now. My mama left me, and I ain't having this. I need the people to come.
Abandoned child syndrome. You gotta do something about it. Lucy is not a people person other than, and I've just become a favored human. And it's only a semi-favored human at that.
You let her pick her up?
She let me pick her up yesterday. I was like, whoa.
So Tamara, she said it makes her nervous hearing about the Gemini plate problem, and I get that too because they're not cheap. And then she said she has to try other machines too. Well, I gotta say that the one I use there all the time, my Mini, the Empress Mini, I do like this machine a lot. The thing I like the best is that the anagriffin plates, the magnetic plates, actually work, and on the Gemini they do not. And you cut into the magnetic plates, which is even nicer. And the plates seem to last a long time. Now, that machine's probably just a little bit small for me, though. The Gemini's like the perfect size. Yeah. But I've never had the big Gemini. The big Empress.
It's good.
But it's also really large, right? So you have to have a space for it, right? So I don't know. There's considerations about every single one of them.
I don't think it's bigger than a Gemini. I'm gonna tell you that. So if you had a space for the Gemini, you have a space for the Empress. Yeah, it's definitely not much bigger than that. Because it by itself now, if you get the stuff like the machine by itself is not super big. It's not. It's about. Hold on, I can tell you for sure. It in width is. Come here. Sorry. In width, it is. It's not even 12 inches. It is 11. Hang on. I gotta do it upside down. It's about 11 inches. And then in height, it's not. It's total is 5 and a little more than 5.5. And then in diameter, it's less than 6 inches. So it's not that big.
It looks big. But I would imagine it works pretty well too.
It does.
I've used a lot of this. I've used this one considerable and haven't replaced. I've replaced the magnetic mat once, I think, on it, and so it's taken a pretty good beating.
It takes a licking and keep on ticking. You know what I mean?
Sandy says, I replace plates a lot until I discovered if you use 2 of the purple plates instead of the clear plate, it doesn't warp. Been using the same 2 purple plates for 2 years. Well, I started doing I did the Jennifer McGuire thing for straightening them back out.
Me too.
Then I taped them together, and that works real well for me. Or did work real well for me. But you have to have like a spare set for when you have to change up the sandwich. So there's that too. So Christy's in the house.
Hey, Chris.
In the house. Christy in the house. Christy in the house.
Christy.
How does your garden grow?
I was just thinking that.
I'm not crazy.
Annie says, I currently have a lab in my lap. A lab in my lap. A lab in my lap.
Oh, my.
That Labrador.
Beth says, my husband and I are celebrating our 20th anniversary next month.
Happy anniversary. Happy
but we've been together 28, so so it's even more.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's how me and mine are.
Daniel says, for you, Hershey, one of my frogs, missed the cricket and he was going for and grabbed the format in the tank and did a handstand. Man. You needed that one and you could have won money on the funniest video show. Oh, Christy said she's sleepy. Love you, hugs.
Love you, hugs.
Christy. Not long for me because I got to get beauty rest. I got an interview tomorrow.
Look at my girl.
Aww.
They tight. Got no pants. I love them pants. They so big on her. He's so cute. Now I must cut her out.
Pam said she tried the Jennifer Maguire wrap, but it didn't work for her. So
the Jennifer Maguire wrap?
She said I tried to unwrap the plates a la Jennifer Maguire, and it didn't work. But I think she meant wrap them or whatever. I don't know. It didn't work for her, or maybe unwarp. Maybe it was unwarp the plates. I think I remember her saying that it didn't work for her. It did. It worked perfectly for me. They were straight and they were clean, and I've done it more than once. Reagan's heading to bed too.
Night, Reagan.
Christy said that was cute, Drea.
Thank you. I like her.
I guessed it right. It was unwarped.
Or yeah. That was a far guess.
Well, I kind of remember talking about it before because I remember saying it just didn't work for her. And, I know that just everybody's different. Everything's different, but it worked perfectly for me.
I gotta try it. I think it'll work. She has one. Gina has one. They all different, and they're all different in the ways that they say.
Mm-hmm.
She said she did end up taping the plates though when she got a second set. So was that helpful then, Pam, for that? Get them taped.
I tell you, Stephanie's plates look amazing. She has the same system I have. Well, I haven't used it in a while though. I gotta go over and grab it. But she has the who is that? Why can't I think? The diamond press machine, cutting machine, and those plates warp like crazy. But I was looking at hers, I was like, hey, how come yours aren't warping? And she had it split in half, and she did something, and she said when you do that, it doesn't warp. And I was like, oh, because her plates look so straight. That was crazy. I was like,
and that's the one that uses the folders.
Yeah. She had used it several times that day. That's why I was like, wait, how come hers didn't warp? And she was cutting up a storm.
Reagan said have a safe trip to North Carolina if you head there tomorrow.
Thank you.
And she says, oh, y'all, my mom is having colon cancer surgery tomorrow. Oh, Reagan.
We'll be praying for her too.
Yeah. I hope that goes well for her.
Woo! Well, I say.
Pam said that it did work until they were just too scratched up and left marks on the cardstock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you mean the tape? Because I know sometimes that tape gets really messed up and you have to replace the tape on it. That's kind of a pain, but through all that, I still love this.
Of course. Let me get my scraps together that I use with this. Oh, this background. Okay, stamp suppliers. I like this. It's just a clear sheet of paper, and they just stick right on it. I mean, it's a clear sheet of plastic. I like that. That's what they need to be using. We'll be praying for your mom, Reagan. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm comforted. My sisters were with my mom. They spent the night and stayed until, so the entire time. So they knew everything that was going on. It's good too, because I would have wanted to stay and I would have been there. Like, because I stay with everybody goes to the hospital. I'd be hurting like crazy. Yeah. I did stay with them. I won't leave the room. They just don't have they're not equipped for visitors for the beds and stuff. Oh my God. All right. What my scraps at? What scraps I want to use? Shoe back. Let's put you back. Sandy, what you working on? Because you don't have to do cards for Cubs. You got them all done. What you working on now? Ideas? Well, she finished. She finished all 200 cards yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Mm-hmm. I know I always lose my little trimmer. I don't know why. Always have to end using the big dog.
Oops.
That said Sandy's a card machine.
She is a card machine. She's a card machine.
Sandy said, well, I just made 4 cards with my new release. Pre-colored images. I think I'll color now.
Hey. Why, I think that's a good idea. Why, that's the best idea that I ever heard. $4.25 by look after here.
Ellen has one up here that is peeking at me. Oh,
Ellen, stop peeking at our friends.
Oh, I'm not peeking at it. It's peeking at me. See, it's peeking at me.
Sure.
It
blame.
Stares.
Blame the objects, why don't you?
I did. Didn't you hear me?
I did. I heard you loud and clear. I heard you blame him. I did. Okay.
It was him.
You didn't even stutter. That's the thing. Like there was no stuttering from you whatsoever.
I had nothing to do with that.
No.
I mean, I didn't print him. I didn't cut the paper down. None of that. I didn't have anything to do with it. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
That is interesting. That would be a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
do recognize, stories when I hear them.
I take interest in that, Ellen.
Uh-huh.
And I feel, Ellen,
uh-huh,
some kind of way about that.
Well, stop it.
Ellen, you can't just stop feelings.
But you can sure try.
I don't want to, Ellen. That's the issue. I want to have these feelings.
Well, then, honey, have them feelings.
See? And I just wanted permission. Now that I got permission, I don't want to have them anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I see how that works.
Did you catch it? Scraps. Ooh, that said big hugs. I like that one too. Scraps. Oh, Delise is here. We should tie in some purple, right? No, we won't.
Oh, Delise is probably saying, no, that's okay. Pass on that purple.
You think we should pass on it?
I bet she's saying that we should.
Yeah. I don't think so, Delise.
Maybe next time.
That's thinking.
Oh, criteria tonight. Tonight is scraps. So you use your scraps to create something. So like your, whatever you have left over, that's what we call it, leftovers. If you, stuff you haven't used on other projects, it's scrap night. The label on the video is wrong. I gotta go change it because I wasn't thinking. Stuff happens. Boom, 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 boom.
That says Sandy's a paper wizard and thanked her for her help with her Misty.
Aww.
And Beth says, purple, please.
Okay, Beth. You win. Hello with love. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that.
Okay, but if Dudley starts whining, it's not our fault.
We know. That's true. The wine is going to come about the purple. Wine.
Dudley doesn't whine.
Red wine.
He knows you like it is.
Yeah. She does have hissy fits every once in a while.
Yes.
But they're so charming.
They are. Before you know it, you're like, okay. Fine. We won't do purple, Delise.
Yeah, Pam's saying that she'd be surprised if Lisa's still here. She's probably 3 sheets.
Oh, yeah, she said she was sleepy. Oh, yeah. Well, good. We can talk all sorts of mess about it now. Right. Oh, she put a message in the group. She's not feeling that great. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, now I need a word. A word.
What's happening? What's the word? And get people all the who's at my head. Talk about WORND. WORND. This glue, I've not gotten it to work. Huh?
I was asking to see if Candy was still here.
She had a lab anchor on her lap, so she probably couldn't get very far.
Yeah. Sitting there like, nowhere I can go. Ellen, there's a lab here.
Well, Christy had the lab on her.
Oh, that's the wrong person.
Was it Christy or was it? No, I bet it was Candy because.
Yes, that was Candy. Christy was tired. She needed to go get some.
Yeah. Candy's husband has a service dog, and he was not getting along with his brother's dog, so they were trying to keep them separate, just to give the dogs some respite from one another.
Yes.
So they were trading off who was keeping company with which dog. I think I'm going to like that. Just breathe.
Sandy says, I have 4 images I want to color. Which one should I color? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
Yeah, the psychological answer to that one is 3.
Good night, Danielle.
Good night, Danielle.
Isn't that the answer usually? 3?
Mm-hmm. 3 or C. Big hugs.
Danielle said she has a date with an injection, a very big needle to be used.
Ow. Sorry.
Candy likes to.
Okay. I'm going to use that.
Hint of purple. Put it here.
Oh man, Louise, you messed that up.
Oh, Louise.
I hate when Louise does that stuff.
Me too. I've been telling her about that like all the time. I'm like, Louise, don't do it. What does Louise do?
She goes and does it every single time.
Every single time. Gosh. When will she learn? I get to the point where I'm like, when will she learn? You know?
I don't think she ever will.
I don't either. I'm about to give up on Louise.
Permanent character flaw.
I'm about to give up on Louise. Night, Drea, and night, Danielle. Marias, you said your second interview is tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow. They're faster than most.
I think they need nurses.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard?
Was anyone in there who helped care for your mom?
To pay nurses knowing they got to have them.
Well,
their budget.
They will pay them. As a matter of fact, they pay travelers all the time, a whole bunch more than they pay the
My
RN.
cousin's a traveler nurse.
What they won't do is make their workload reasonable.
Oh.
And you can pay that all you want.
Right.
And people will just keep switching jobs because they're not happy.
Yep.
So this year I saw that it's going to be a national patient safety guideline, so there's going to be a little more focus on it. We'll see how that, we don't hold a lot of hope that that's going to fix it, but some, like some places do have unions, and the unions kind of fix it. But and when they're paying travelers, you're working next to a traveler that's making like
3 times.
Yeah, tons of money. You're like, what?
And those travelers are not required to have those heavy loads either, are they?
Well, I think that they get pretty heavy loads, but yeah, they typically get lighter, at least in the beginning, but I think that they end up getting heavy loads. I think all nurses just kind of get heavy loads, but
yeah, and then are required to be responsible for every little hangnail.
Yeah. I'd love to see him fix it, but
that would be wonderful. I would too, though.
I mean, not just for nursing, for all jobs where the companies actually cared about the staff, and they don't have to change them out every 5 minutes because people are just moving on to the next job. They just need to like figure it out.
Yes. That's it.
We used to do it. To me, it's just the workforce has changed in the last like a little more than 10 years to where there's just no loyalty either way. There's
yeah,
should be loyalty both ways.
I agree. Beth says she loves her nurses. They need to pay accordingly.
Yeah. Well,
oops, wrong.
And I'm starting to think maybe the reason people think they aren't getting paid is for the reasons you're saying. What they're expecting of them isn't of what they're getting paid.
Right.
Yeah, but I still don't think you can fix that with money. I don't. I mean, maybe other people would disagree with me, but I think at the end of the day, you want to leave feeling like you didn't just put out fires all day, that you spent time with your patients, that you learned what their needs were, that you acted on those needs, and that they were better because of that. So I think at the end of the day, if they fix that, then, well, I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't pay well. They should. It's a hard job. It's a very hard job.
Exactly. Yep.
But I just don't think throwing money at it will work. But that could be me. I don't think it'll hold the nursing. I don't think it'll fix the just the staying, because nurses change jobs all the time.
Mm-hmm. My sister was a nurse for ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it did seem like they did change jobs very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing, they will all say, I've been a nurse for 50 years or 25 years or however long they've been in the workforce. But very few of them said they have been in the same location for, well, a lot of them like 5 or 6 years. And that's about the max of it, right?
Yeah. Some stays. Sometimes the specialty makes a difference too. I just saw a lady that posted on Facebook that she had been at the same place. I think she said it was 47 years. It was a long time, but she worked labor and delivery.
Right.
So I think that sometimes that specialty makes a difference.
Oh, I don't want to do that. So
True. I remember CMI. That is back-breaking work. My mom, her back would be hurting. She, like, just, and she loved it. She loved her, patients and stuff. But man,
yeah.
That's some hard work. So my respect is always. Y'all will always have it.
Connie did it the slow way. She started out as a nurse's aide when she was in high school. So she knew she wanted to be a nurse. But time and economics get you.
Mm-hmm.
And she had started nursing school and, life.
I know. What's up with lifing?
I
Stay
know.
still, life. Sit your butt down, life. That's what I got to say.
Dropped out of nursing school and was home nurse aide. Then she was a med aide. Then she finally got her LVN. And then marriage, family, child. Eventually, she managed to make it to RN.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Teaching.
Especially since that was her goal. Love that.
Yep. Was so proud of her when she made that RN.
Mm-hmm. How long did she get to do it with all the...
She was an RN for a good while.
Oh, good.
Was an RN for a good while.
That's really good.
Eventually, her vision got her. She had macular degeneration, and unfortunately, that eventually.
Yeah.
Tamara said, my mom is a nurse and she's been an RN since she was 19, and she talks about how the field has changed so much. She said empathy and wanting to care for patients is missing more these days. That's what I'm talking about. Just a general satisfaction that you actually made a difference.
Yes.
I guess it's really not saying that you didn't make a difference, because you do, but it's not what you really go into the profession for.
Right.
You have more compassion than you're allowed to demonstrate, or I don't know. It's tough out there.
Tough out. My husband, we were talking, like he would have loved to like retire military and all that, but they couldn't correct his vision. He has a rare eye disease, so he had to get out of the military. But that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to He wanted to be a what's the role where they with they direct the planes and they're on the ground directing the planes in. I can't remember what that's called, but that's what he went.
You mean like air traffic control, or the ones that are actually out guiding?
The ones that are out guiding. They have the things in their hands every time we take off. Is that?
Yeah, I know
Is
what
that,
you're talking about.
yeah.
No, because I know the name of it. What
Me.
that's called?
But that was gonna be his field. Oh man. I said, what? Then maybe I would only have to have 2 jobs. No, I'm just kidding.
Ground control? Is that what it's called?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. But he can't do it. He can't even do it at even at Southwest. He still can't do it because of that vision thing. Like they corrected it he had crazy surgeries. One surgery where he has they had to do a retina replacement. So he's got somebody's retina who passed away. And then the other surgery was some type of deep surgery where they went it was crazy the way they described it. But it's his own eye. So he never has to worry about his eye rejecting and all that, his body rejecting the thing. Cause he's got some stuff he got to take the rest of his life. So that other eye doesn't reject it. The other eye doesn't reject the, what is it? The transplant eye, I guess, or retina.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. Big hugs with love.
Plane director or flag star?
I think flag star.
Flag star.
That sounds familiar.
I don't know. I did not know the name for that.
Huh.
I didn't either until him.
My father was a career, and my brother was a career air traffic controller. They did work differently.
Didn't they work in the? Okay.
My brother worked radar, so he worked in a dark room, looking at radar scopes. But my father worked in a tower.
Yeah, tower's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a cousin who was a air traffic controller during he was one during the time. And
my dad was
ended
too.
up having to go to. They went to St. Thomas so that he could work.
Oh. Okay.
Those guys that got caught up in that air traffic controller strike couldn't work in the United States for a long time.
My dad wasn't union, so he did work, but he said it was a big mistake. He said they should have all walked.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was union busting. And
Yep.
It's a tough job. They don't even let them work past 55.
Really? They're out? They're you're out?
Yeah, they're out. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Beth says, my nurse that stayed with me during my treatment meant the world to me. When I was at my worst, she never left my side. Yeah. That was probably a nurse that was satisfied with her position too.
Yes.
Because that's what we want to do. That's what I'm kind of hoping with this. My friend who works there currently as just a PRN nurse told me that this job, when you leave there, you feel like you've helped someone. And that is the type of nursing job I would like to do. So hopefully it all works out. And if it doesn't, then maybe I don't want to stay in nursing anymore. I'm old.
See, and I think from all the career things I did, that's why I love this job. Because when I leave, I'm a service person. And so when I leave, I feel like I've helped the military or I've helped a soldier, in their field in some way. And that's how this is the longest job I've ever been at. This is the longest. Before this
How long
job,
have you been at this one?
Since 2011. You know, like usually I'm gone from job. Usually I'm a year person. Like I'm 6 months a year and I'm out. 6 months a year and I'm out. But this one and teaching at FCC, I've been at the longest. Like I've been at the longest. That's the one where I'm teaching the college students. But this job, like I've been there since 2011. November 2011 is when I got this one.
I pulled some stuff out of that box.
I pulled some out of mine too.
Me
my
too.
card is done.
Mine's almost done, so let me go ahead and make you big. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right. We're about the same time tonight. Speak. Go, Mary Alice. It's on you.
That's Ellen. But she looks done.
Oh, is that Ellen? Oh, my bad. Hold on. No, I'm gonna get. There you go.
Oh, give me 1 sec. I got.
No, it's Mary Alice. I put it back on her. Put it back on.
Well,
okay.
This is the scrap day. So everything on here was stuff that either was previously made and within arm's reach, or I pulled out of my scrap pile of paper and cut it up or stamped it and pulled this together.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I used the Tim Holtz Physics framelits to do my clovers. This is a Bruce Monroe word die. It's for Smile. And I think these are actually Crafter's Companion, these corner ones. I have 4 different kinds, I think. And I rarely ever use them, and I think they're cute.
Mm-hmm.
So, the bunny, I have no idea where he's from, and I've always thought he was a little bit spooky. But I kind of like him now. All of a sudden, I made a bunch.
He looks a little startled, like, excuse me.
Yeah, well, I made a bunch of ATCs with him for my swap that I did, and I've mailed them all out now, so I'm not too worried about him now. That this is the ATC that I made.
Oh, that's so cute.
And so I made his teeth kind of cut onto that carrot. You know, so the teeth I think were funky, but I don't have teeth at all on this guy. So, and then the little chick is also a Bruce Monroe stamp, and he had little bunny ears to put on him, so I put those on. So this is my little scrap card that has a nod to St. Patty's Day.
Yes, that's adorable. Are you getting some love?
Easter. St. Patty's Day Easter combo.
We got some. That's adorable from Tammy. So cute from Sandy. Love it from Beth.
Thanks, guys.
That's so sweet.
Laugh out loud. Tammy laughing at you, just so you know. And the bunny is cute. Oh my gosh, that's a chick bunny. that's a chickeny. Look at that chickeny. I love it. I love a chickeny. I never met one until now. Look at you.
It's adorable.
So cute. So cute.
All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Ellen, you ready? Or you still
Yeah.
You still need a minute? Okay, hold on.
Earlier.
Oh, wait a minute. It didn't switch. Hang on, sorry. There we go.
Earlier, I made these. This was out of those little label-y things that I had scrapped over. It says, "May your day be filled with sweet memories."
Okay.
So sweet.
And then this one just says hello.
So you were busy while you made several cards.
And then this is the last one that I this one was really, really scrappy. I have this little border thing down here that was left over from earlier in the week. And then I kept digging stuff out from underneath my little shelf here, and I found all these leaf cuts. So it's on there. Even the little tag that I made with the little man, it was a scrap from something that I cut off of something. And then these were from a embossing folder that I cut the little pieces apart a couple of weeks ago. this little scrap of blue, it was in my little thing, and I cut the shadow out of it. And then there is a piece of paper that it was the packing paper that comes in packages that I had overspray on it from my spray box.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a piece of that back there because it has a really nice texture. I have the very far background is kind of a fail where I was trying to do gel pressing and it didn't work. So I did some overstamping on it, and it's in the very back there. And
I see a clover.
Oh yeah, at the last minute when I pulled the last little bit out from underneath there was a clover that I actually had cut off of this border because I needed clovers on another project that I was working on earlier in the week. So I was like, oh, and there's a door here that was just I had done some paper piecing on a little house, and I thought that door was kind of interesting, and I went putting the door on here. I don't know if you could. There it is. You can see it there. This is even a scrap of little ribbon that I dug out of my.
That was good use. See, look at all that stuff that got new life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's a lot of little, and just breathe.
A lot of little chickadees.
Little bitty piece of rickrack that was not much left on the. So I got a little piece of it. So that was the third one.
Love it.
And I have a mess.
Tonight.
Look at all this mess.
Yep.
I still got plenty too.
So all of mine was. Oh wait. Sorry, my bad. Let me see. You got some love. There's Pretty Allen, says Tammy. Oh, so cute, says Beth. Wow, says Tammy. Great job, Ellen. Pam says, oh, great. Beth says, good night, everyone. This was so much fun. Good night, Beth. It says Pam. And good night, Beth says Andrea, which is me. And then lovely Ellen says Tamara. You got that love to Ellen?
Yeah, I got all that love. Thank you very, very much.
All right, so I got this stamp that came, so I had to play with the stamp. So the stamp is the only thing that's new, but I did stamp it on recycled paper, so that I didn't use. And then I wanted to color the girl, because that is little Rosa. That's little Rosa. My dad used to call me Little Ro, and a lot of people used to call me Little Rosa. But that right there, to me, is the definition of Little Rosa. That is her. Sassy, wow. that little face, the little sassy girl, them big old clothes, all the way to the end, y'all. That was Rosa to the end right there. And that's how she looked in the end, because the clothes were so big on her. We used to tease her. We used to tell her she needed a steak or something. And we're gonna give her some milk. And then everything else around it, I wanted to focus on wings, of course. Butterfly, the wings that are on her, these wings. Big hugs with love, to her, kind of sending her off. But everything was we call it scraps from a scrap box, scrap bin. That came from when I was playing with the acrylics and playing with the multiple colors. So it was a lot of fun. And then this framing, that's from yesterday. Remember, I cut out the center decal piece, and I used the center decal piece. Well, this piece I knew I'd want to use again, so I used this frame, which came from that as well. So yeah, all of these are from little pieces. I know the boots. Check out the boots. Hold on. I just think
your coloring is just amazing. Your coloring is terrific.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's come a long way. Look at her face. That face is my favorite, though. When I saw that, it's so funny how it comes and it's right on time. Because when I saw it, I was like, oh, I got to get that. But I wasn't thinking of my mom at the time. I was just thinking, I just love this little girl. And then it comes, and it's the perfect dedication to her. So that's so awesome. I didn't make that awesome.
Definitely.
So cool.
Well, you got a lot of love. Tammy says super cute. Beth says she's cute. And Tamara says love it. The boots are awesome. Great job, Drea. You did a grand tribute card again. And Pam says it's a great card, Drea.
Thank you. I do think I'm gonna run with that idea of just handing the cards out since I don't. What do you think? I don't know. I think I want to do it. Like hand them out to the different people who are there to honor her, and just letting them know, I created this in her honor. So I'm kind of not just anybody though.
She can see the coloring too. That you and Sandy enjoy the shadows, and it looks amazing. Yeah. And she's doing more practicing.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Goodness. So much.
I know some people posted early on. I don't know if any posted later, but early on there were a few people that said that they did, I think.
All right, let's go to Facebook. Oh, I didn't even see them say that. My bad, guys. Okay, hang on. Let's go to Facebook. No, I believe you. I believe you. Let me go to Happy Creatives. Let me check the box before I put it on so you guys aren't sitting around waiting me look, just to make sure nobody is pending approval. 6 admin actions, 11 declined, of course. I'm glad I checked. All right, Tammy, hold on. I gotta okay, somebody already got them. Looks like. Oh, these are from yesterday. Okay. All right, so I think they're good. All right, looks like we're good. So hang on, let me back in Happy Creatives. Make it big. Okay. What time is your interview, Mary Alice? That's a question for you. Tammy says she posted. Okay, awesome.
My interview is not until afternoon at 2:00.
Y'all know I miss General Hospital today. I do not miss General Hospital. I was sitting in my chair and I said, you know what? I purposely said I was going to take like a little nap. And this was at 1:45. I was like, I'm going to take a little nap before General Hospital come on. I woke up, it was 3:00. I said, whoa.
You only got to watch them on Fridays and Mondays anyway.
Oh no, I got to watch every day, Mary Alice. Mary Alice.
Nah, Fridays and Mondays, you'll see all you need to see.
No. All that in between be the good stuff too. They be sneaking stuff in there. Look at that. I love looking at it when it's posted. That's such a better picture. Like I didn't see this gradient right here. Like I love that, how it leads into the pink perfectly. And how the shirt. Oh, I gotta show you guys the shirts. Let me know. Remind you the shirts that we created together, which is awesome. I love being able to say that. Yeah, yesterday. Oh, you weren't here, Mary. Were you in the?
I listened to some, but I like Tamara says I do get my sleep.
Tamara saw the shirt though.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm listening, not seeing. So.
Okay, nope, that makes sense. Look at that. Those clovers are like next level. Are those paper cloves?
That's the framelits that cuts out with the embossing.
Wow.
Yeah, they're paper.
I realized I need to get some St. Patty's Day stuff. I don't have any. I got one thing that has like a list of, or I have to draw it. And that's what I had to do with the last one, which is a deal. But it'd be nice to have a stamp real quick. I can quickly do. That's nice. Very nice. Look at that bunny.
Pam, Pam said I ordered mine. What is it that you ordered? Maybe.
Shirt. Yeah, I gotta show you.
Sure.
I'm gonna show you.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, look at that. I know we saw it yesterday probably, but I love this. I don't think we saw it on screen. That was so they did cards and dedicated it to my mom yesterday, and this is one of the ones that Ellen did. Because I talked about mom with her little feet, her little Converse. Her feet disappeared under her pants. You couldn't see them. I was like, Mom, you ain't even have feet. So cute. So cute. I love that. I love that. All right, Shalana. Oh my gosh, Shalana, get out of town. Look at that.
Zen zone.
And that is
Oh
beautiful.
my God, there's even a little bee in there.
Oh my goodness.
Look at all the things.
And that's Sandy's. That's Sandy's stuff. That's beautiful. See
Oh,
that?
okay. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like popped up, like she,
Oh,
like,
that freaking cute fox. Oh my gosh, Sandy, I can't wait to get my stuff. That is gorgeous. Get out of town. Shalala be showing off. This is Nicole. Look pretty.
oh,
That's
that, see,
gorgeous.
embossing folders, they
No,
definitely are.
this is a die. She does die cuts. I love these. I do
Oh,
these
she
too.
die cut that. But it looks
Yeah,
like
they
an
glue.
embossing.
It does. This is my favorite effect.
That's
I love,
excellent.
but you can always tell the difference between embossing folders and it though by the edge. But yeah, that's so gorgeous.
That's
So
beautiful.
the embossing folders have a very smooth like edge when they edge down. It's kind of cool too. You can only get this with the cut paper, but it's so beautiful. All of it's so gorgeous. I love it. Danielle.
Oh.
You plant smiles. I dig you. You plant smiles. That's so cute. Who's is this? Is this a
Is
is
that
that a
Theodore?
Kendra? No, I know that's Brutus. I'm talking about the sketch though. Is it Kendra or is it
Oh, the layouts.
yeah.
I have a feeling that might be a Crafty
this.
Owl. That might be a Crafty Owl.
Crafty Owl, okay. That's who I was trying to say. The other one, Crafty Owl. Yeah, I get him. Yeah, that looks like a Crafty Owl too. Very pretty, very pretty. I like how she so pretty. Tammy, oh Tammy,
Oh, wow, look at that.
that's
Isn't that
gorgeous.
gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Wow.
Get out of here. I love that. You're so dramatic too. Like I have the black markers and I am gonna start building in my drama with the markers, but that is beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
My students right now we're shading, but we're gonna be building drama with black and with white. This will be my first semester teaching them to build it with the white. But we're gonna do it. That's gorgeous. You brighten my everyday. I love that. Is that embossed? Is that heat embossed? Go ahead and make me jealous. What is that? Oh, you know what that looks like? It looks better pressed. Is that better pressed or heat embossed? It looks better pressed to me because look how it's impressed in the paper. I wonder if that's better pressed. That all looks better pressed. Yeah, I think that's better pressed. See, that's how you can tell the difference in better press. If it is better pressed, it's how it goes into the paper. So pretty. Better. You can only, yep. I figured that. You can only get that through better pressing, which is amazing. That's gorgeous. That's that detail you get. You don't get this detail with a stamp. You just can't. I tried it. I buy the stamp and the better press and stuff, and it is definitely different. The stamp is gorgeous, though. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely different. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Who? Look at that. Hang on.
And a little bit of wonk. I love wonk.
I love wonk. I like how it's coming off. Yep. There's your wonk.
Just a little bit.
Yes. That's a beautiful flower. Whose is this?
Right, Tamara. Right. No, another thing to buy. Nope.
I didn't say buy. What did I just tell you?
The better
You
press.
don't have-
I think she's talking about the better press.
Yeah, but I told her she don't have to buy it. I learned how to do it without the better press
got a
machine.
hack.
I've tried it.
She's
I tried it. Yeah,
She's gonna show.
the hack works. It's beautiful. I can't take credit for it. I learned it from somebody else. Of course, we can't take credit for anything. We learn everything from everybody else. But I got the Culture Creations too. I didn't have that. Oh, I got the one that came with their better press system. I didn't get the. Okay. I gotta get that. But this is the flower I want. I'm probably gonna try to grab that one. But I like that one too. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, this is. Look at this.
I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, I think we did see this one. We did. I just want. I wanted to see it again. I'm being honest.
It's
I
got
just
tacos.
look
It's
at
got
that.
good tacos.
And I have a taco truck. I keep every time we okay, listen, guys, I'm telling you. So the next time we have food, say, oh, you have that LDRS taco truck. Cause I do have a taco truck. Like every time there's food, I'm like, what do I have? I can't find my lala. I can't find this. I got the taco truck sits in the same spot every time. It does not move. Taco truck. Only $1 want to eat that truck. Ooh, yes, ma'am. Me too. Except for I can't have such and such and such and such. No avocado. Take that off. Look at the details in it though. That's so cool.
That is
Who
really
is this?
cool.
Is this Couture Creations or is this um like LDRS or somebody like that? That's cool. I do like that. All right, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. That's gorgeous. Anybody else post? Ellen, did you post yours? Yeah.
Oh, I have not yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me show you the albums real quick. Because I want you guys to have a reason to post in the albums. So I'm gonna show what's in them. So right now we have they keep growing. We have like how many do we have? 5, 10, 11 albums up here, which is cool. Gina K's 12 Days. I'll just pick a random album. The Craft Space. Did Pam post any more of her pictures? Do y'all remember seeing her? She might not have it ready yet.
Oh, I don't know if she has it ready yet. Boy, I did get to see her rooms are beautiful.
It is
She's
gorgeous.
Such a great craft space.
Yes, she does. Another brand.
Several people did. Sandy has. They all have beautiful places. Mine is not beautiful.
Not yet. Mine isn't either. Mine is. I'm gonna show you, but it's gotta be clean first. It ain't clean yet, so it will definitely be a while. But I am gonna put my craft space in there. I can put the old pictures of my old craft space in there. Now those are pretty. I got some pretty ones of those. Like I used to have that was pretty. But this new craft space, it needs some help first. Here's the test photo. Let's see. So I made a photo for my mom, a dedicated photo to my mom. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'll show those. These are some of the cards that were created last night, that are coming my way. So I'm so excited. So here's a card created by Ellen. Check this out. Check out the shoes. Hold on. My mom used to wear these shoes. She was so short. She loved her little pumps. Boy, her little pump. And this reminds me of like a pair she would wear too. And grace is sufficient. His grace. That is gorgeous. I think she would love this card for sure. That is definitely awesome. And then this one right here. Yes. Because that's the type of shoes she would wear. Like I wasn't crazy about Converse and those type of shoes at first. They just weren't my style, but they were lightweight and she really liked them. I don't even know if hers were necessarily Converse, but they were like that. Canvas style shoes, what we called them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's so cute. Who's that? Who did this one? Hold on. Tammy. That's beautiful. I love that. It's funny. That reminds me of Dad because, he loved his little Ford trucks and different trucks. That is adorable. That's what I did for her. Oh, Mamito. She loved her coffee. She didn't drink tea, but unless she was sick, she would drink tea for like health reasons, but she drank her coffee every morning. So every time I think of coffee now, I think of her because I know the smell of coffee because of her. I come in the kitchen, that fresh brew. And then I did that one for her as well and she loved flowers. Fresh flowers. I was allergic, but she loved them. She actually nursed flowers all the time. We had a vine going all the way. She called them her babies, and she would talk to them, and I'd be like, "I'm your baby. Sorry, not the flower." You know what I mean? But she had them going all around the house too. So it was funny. So that was a dedication photo. If you make a card that you dedicate, please put it in there, and there might be a challenge you don't know about happening with that one. So with the people who enter. All right. And then what else? Things that were created with Ledoux Designs. That. Look at that fox. What the fox say? Bing, 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 bing. And Meg, who shouldn't have even been allowed to enter because she is like a fantastic colorist. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Let's kidding. That's gorgeous. Barbara. I'll go through these. Well, we can look at them real quick. This is Ellen. Cute. Namaste. Namaste. Oh. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All of these so cute. Okay. I think I'm going back. Oh, wait. Was that different? That was different. Oops. My bad. That one.
I got those posted.
You got to put, okay. And then look, Ellen with the tag. How cute is that? So, and also if you create something with Doux Designs, this album is here. Put your stuff in there. You know, you just never know. I might, like, sometimes I do get like that. I'll be like, oh, let me look through this album. And it'll be a challenge you won't even know. And somebody will win something they didn't know they were going to win. So always post the albums because you never know. You never know. It was Hero Arts? Okay. You never know. I get a wild hair or I get a bonus and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to get somebody a shirt or a tote. I will go through and I'll pick a name. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't know. I love participation, but I ain't going to tell you every time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then bingo, which is me and Ellen are doing, and this is a challenge, to post your bingo card from that bingo sheet that I posted. And so far, me, Ellen, let's see.
There should be one in there for Mary Alice.
Okay, hang on, let me see.
Because she did the very first night. Mary Alice.
She did. But did she post it? Mary Alice, did you post it?
What is it?
I said there ought to be one in there. I didn't say
you should post your. I know. I don't think she posted it. You got to post your bingo card in here so you count. Because there's a challenge going on with bingo.
I don't even remember which one was the bingo card.
And if I win, I'm taking the prize. Y'all don't even know. I'm going to order one for myself and send it to me. See that? And look, I got the most chances. Well, no, me and Ellen got the most chances of winning. Me and Ellen got the most chances of winning. I'm just saying. No, so the bingo sheet is posted in the files because it's a PDF, but I can make it a JPEG and put it in here. But the bingo sheet's under files because, let me see. Let me make sure. I know a lot of people grabbed it that night, so it should be. There it is. Altenew bingo. It's right here. So it's under files.
I don't remember what one was the bingo one.
Yeah, this one. Hold on.
No, I don't think that was it.
It's got a download on your computer. I think you did it because you were there with us.
That was you were there because I was sleeping, Mary Alice. It was on the last scrap night, I want to say.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go back to albums because she does raise a good point. I should probably put it in there.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can. I just downloaded it, so let me see. Downloads. Okay, it's in there now, so you don't have to go to files. You can actually go into here. But the thing is, it gets lost in here. Just so you know, it will get lost in here because when all the pictures come in, that's why I like keeping it in files. When all the pictures come in, it just goes down to the bottom and it gets buried. So, but it is in there. So you can see it.
I might have mailed it out.
You might have, but you would still have the picture though.
Well, not if I didn't take one.
Yeah,
is that likely?
You did. You did. It was posted in the regular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is how I knew that you had done it.
Okay.
So make sure you guys are posting in albums because when I do get the random spirit or the random, ooh, I got an extra this, I usually will want to
You
do
won't mail
kind
it
of
anyway.
I don't have to. See, that's where I got you. That's where I got you. That's why your mouth, because I go to Amazon and I put an address in and Amazon sends it. You know what I'm saying? That's like posting. So you ain't get me, Mary Alice. You won't get me on that one. That's why this makes it easy. Hey, Susan. oh, oh my goodness. So yeah, make sure you guys are posting in the album. Don't listen to Ray Alice. She'll get you. She'll get you. This test album, we got to change the name because this is actually a part of Doux, and I don't think we can go combine them. So I'm gonna name it Doux Test or something like that, just so you know. But either album you post in, that would count toward Doux. But posting one of these albums. Remember, this challenge is going on, and on May 31st, March 31st, the other M, that's when we're gonna have the drawing, and somebody's gonna win. I think this one is a tote. Somebody's going to tote. So, get your stuff in. Enter. All you're doing is creating a card based on a song and posting it in here. So, make sure you get it in. Me and Ellen, let me see who entered. Sandy, Susan. Oh, Sandy and Susan about to win all the money. I mean, goodness, about to win the tote so far. Susan and Sandy, that's it. Only 2 entries. Even Shalana hasn't entered in here. This is and neither did Tamara. And Tamara bought Tamara bought this one. Tamara, where's yours at? And Tamara did create because I thought you created what you showed. So yeah, you got to make sure you get that in.
I went over and put in looking for songs, but I haven't gotten any further than that with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember now because I didn't use anything Altenew on it, and it was an Altenew challenge bingo, right?
Right, but so remember, there's 2 ways. There's Altenew, and I'm also putting up a challenge. So we're using the Altenew calendar, but you're creating with whatever you want, and you're posting it here. But those who use Altenew stuff have double chances of winning because they go over to Altenew and they post it, and they win the $15 gift certificate or whatever from Altenew. But in here, you can also win the tote if you post in this group. So you would post it in that album anyway. It doesn't matter who you use when you do it on this side, as long as you do bingo. Tamara has a strategy. She's gonna post it. Okay, got it. She always has a strategy. So she's strategically doing hers. But everybody who don't have a strategy, make sure you post it. Pam said she just posted last 2 pictures of the craft room. Okay. I will go check that out. Her cards are coming. Tamara got a strategy. Tamara, you got to watch that one. All right. Let me go back into the... Okay. Yep. I did forget where I was going for a second. That is true. Let me go back into media albums. Let me go back into the craft room, the craft space. Let me go make sure nothing is pending because it's only 21. It said 21 earlier. One approved, 4 declined. Okay. Mary Landers, declined. Got you. Now you're not. Pam, declined. Now you're not. Pam, declined. Now I got their number now.
It looked like it went in. So I think it was okay. I think it would have not been declined.
It just be lying to me. It's just what it does. All right. Okay. All right. So let me go back to the albums. Media. It should say 23, I'm thinking now. Nope, it still says 21, but it should be in there. All right, go down. Are these the last 2, Pam? Nope, that says 22 hours ago. 22 hours ago. Let me refresh. There we go. All right, add a refresh. All right, so these are the last 2 images that we just put in. Her craft room has a sink.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And a big island. And...
Oh my gosh, and a whole kitchen sink and table. Look at that. Look at that. She got the Disney edition. That is so cute. And there's the big printer. And that's what I was talking about, which is behind the printer yesterday that I was seeing. Because when you look at the other view of that,
it was a big black box.
Yeah, on like it looked like it slid down like a little thing. Look at her organization.
Yeah.
That's a nice space.
It is beautiful.
Oh my god. That's what I was looking at. And I thought the printer slid back and slid forward, but that's a cutting thing. That's what. Very impressive, girl. We ain't even done yet. Look, this is still her. That's beautiful. Her little sections. That's pretty. Her everything's got a label.
Yeah.
The area.
I bet even the label maker has a label.
Look at her Gemini 2 right there. She hates the color of the cabinets. The color of these cabinets. Wait. These.
You hate the color of the cabinets?
That's not bad. That's very neutral. Look at that Gemini. Gemini 2. Tamara's right. Say ignore those cabinets. They hold what you love. Look at her marker set. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's like a pegboard.
This is Tammy's.
We went to Tammy. Hang on. This is the last one of Pam.
Yeah.
Now we're going to Tammy. Look at the markers.
Yeah.
Peg. Like pixel perfect because it looks like pixels that make an image.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, we were looking for faces and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We found a whole bunch of stuff of that. There's eyebrow, eye, nose, mouth right there. That's a whole face right there. Eyebrow, yeah. Little cheek maybe.
I love the color on your island in the wall cabinets, Sam. You know how it is that everybody likes.
Oh, I know. We went into Tammy. I was in.
Mine don't even match. Mine are different colors. One's white, one's brown.
Me too.
My
green, yellow.
Orange. I don't care. I'm simple. I don't need anything that matches.
No. And now we're in Sandy's. Yeah, now we're in Sandy's. Sandy's got galaxies. Sandy's got, look at that. That's the impressive part. See that? Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that what's she watching? What's she watching? Look at that frog. That is cool. That is crazy. I
love it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Her space is really cute. Look at that. Right, that's the last craft rooms. Make sure you guys post your craft rooms. I know it's going to take time. It's going to take time to get mine up there. We are just lucky if I know what corner something is near. Yo.
Me too.
Cheers, Tammy. Lucky craft room, Sandy. I know all of these craft rooms are amazing. Because I'm like,
you won't see pictures of mine up there. It's not that pretty. I mean, the place is pretty, but I don't know. My stuff is
I know.
Mismatched.
Y'all rocked it. Y'all rocked it. All right, let me go into got Pam. Wait, no, Ellen. Hang on. There's Mary Alice. Mary Alice. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Dedication album. How long ago? Yesterday. Yep. I saw that. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, Pinterest. I know. That's pretty. Yeah, these are the scraps, what she made with her scraps. Very pretty. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And the dolly, like set it off. Set it off. Oh, look at that one. I think that's my favorite. I like the way the flower is leading. I'm all about flow. That's just my thing with design. But how that flower leads you up to this
I
flower.
think I like that one that she just kept on going and kept on going. I think that's my favorite.
Which one?
So you haven't come to it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, so far, this is my favorite with the flow. How it flows up, and then that petal leads you down. And you flow up, so you stay in this design because we're flowing right here. That's nice. All right, let's see. Oh, that's pretty too.
That's it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I like that. And the little wave. And the man with the umbrella.
He's gonna have another card done.
I'm playing with one right now.
Danielle, did we see these? 2 hours ago? No. Look at that.
I love those little toads.
Oh
Those
my
are so
goodness.
No, I didn't see those.
I didn't either. How in the world was that missed? That is cute. It says 2 hours ago.
Really cute.
All right, Facebook. Stop playing with us. Look at that. Live life in full bloom. That's gorgeous. I love that frog, Danielle. Okay, we saw this one. Let me just skim real quick. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Yep, I think we're good. So anybody, let's see, I didn't see all the color. Exactly, Pam. Pam said she didn't see all the color when it was shown before because you can't really see it in that. You added your shoe to the dedication album. Okay, hang on. You can't really see it when you are showing it on camera. You can't see all the features. Media.
It kind of glares out a bit.
Yeah.
This right here is fun. Like I've got another one here.
Look at this right here. Okay, be you, do you, for you. That is beautiful.
That one, Sandy did that one last night, and it is so
gorgeous. She just posted it though. I think she just posted. She didn't post it last night for some reason.
No, it posted last night.
Not in here, not in the album. She posted it on the page. Album.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, that is gorgeous from the paper that's behind. I can't wait to get that, y'all. Oh my gosh, all of them. When they come, I'm just gonna be like.
Good night, Tamara.
Night, Tamara. All right, and then Ellen, you need the camera on you, right?
No, I don't need it. If you want to put it over here, that'd be fine, but I don't need it.
Ellen needs the camera on her, so hang on. Let me move that over. Night, Tamara. All right, Ellen, and then we're rolling out right after Ellen's card. Ellen, you gonna talk about your card?
Oh, I continued playing with the little pieces that were on my desk because I needed something to do with my little hands, and the cutouts that I had from the Just Breathe on that other card, I just kind of liked it, even though I'm missing the little pieces that go in. It's still okay to me because I can still read that it says Just Breathe.
Yep.
And I had this little doorway in my box and this little piece of green. It just needed a little something here to give a little bit of color lift. And I liked the blue in this scrap, which kind of pulled to this blue on the door. And then you saw me playing with this earlier. I wanted to do something with it. And I think that makes a pretty good setup. Pretty simple. And I got a little card base here that I'm fixing to put it on. I'm trying to
some love
to have something behind it. But I think that's fine, just like that.
Absolutely. Tammy says, love that, Ellen.
I do with this little junky basket.
Yes.
I made strip backgrounds last week. I like this one, by the way. I like that one. And that one's okay, but it's straight.
Sandy says pretty.
So I need to find something to do with them.
Yes. We be scrapping. Hey, now. Pam says good night, all. On that note, I think we are done. We need to let Mary Alice go to bed. So thank you all for coming to hang out with us. Me and Ellen will be back on later to do our hop cards. We got some fun ones. I think pretty fun. I think you'll enjoy them. Tonight, if you create something, please make sure you post it in a group and post in the album. If there's an album that your stuff fits in, put it in there, because I'm not joking when I say random. Stuff randomly happens. I take pride in the group, and I love the people who are in it. So, why not do something fun every now and then inside of there? Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Ring that notification bell.
Bing.
Whoa! Ring the notification bell and share with friends. When you do this tells YouTube that you're interested. YouTube shares us with other people, and we grow. And that is the goal. Again, me and Ellen are coming on later, and then tomorrow is Wednesday. That is after Crafters usually, but we're not doing it because Christy's out of town. So me and Ellen will be filling in that slot. We'll be doing hop cards tomorrow and dedication as well. Anybody else who wants to come. And then Thursday, we're still doing, we'll be minimum row, and then Crafty Ho Ho Christmas at 8:30. Then after that, me and Ellen, and then we're rolling out. And Friday ain't nothing. Your dog hurt this week, and your dog. So you guys know what's coming up. I want to thank you guys. I'm going to dedicate to my mom all month long. So I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and all this fun. Soon the tears will go away, and it will be all about just fun memories. And that's what I can't wait till that happens, because I really just want to talk about her without feeling heartbroken, But I know it'll come. I didn't think it would ever come with my dad. But what you guys are helping me with is I went into depression and a dark space after my dad, and I'm not going into that space because I get to hang out with you guys. So totally appreciate that. You guys are loved. Here's a hug. And y'all don't know what y'all do for me, but you do so much, so much. Our data crafter, I can do that. Yay! I was data crafter, I can do that. All right. So we will see you guys next round. Some of you will see in a few minutes. Some of you will see later today.
For you and your family.
Thank you so much. And have a wonderful, wonderful night. We love you. We appreciate you. You guys ready?
Yep.
I try to hold it till they ready. All right. Good night, guys.
Good.
Oh, so